Welcome back to Kingdom of Nerds, Sunday comic book
What's up?
show and news. What's going on, Red? What's going on, Chris?
Hello, hello.
To keep muting my
Where's
mic.
Chris? There he is.
There he is. He's here.
I'm kind of into it with my brother right now.
It happens.
Who's winning?
If he doesn't shut up and leave me alone, go in the other room, I'm gonna be winning.
Was everybody fighting tonight?
Why other people are fighting? I don't know. We're
Yeah, I
fighting.
am.
We're fighting over the car that I told you about.
Hey, Mama Bear.
Tired.
A late Brucifer
Man.
is better than no Brucifer.
Yeah, why is
Max,
everybody late? I can see why. I'm late.
It's Easter.
Yeah,
People out.
it is.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brogu.
Oh,
Terry.
kinda-
We were waiting for other people to
Easter,
show up,
right?
but it's just not happening.
You know, it's people have things to do, traffic. So I figured, if I don't,
I love my brother, but I'm gonna knock him the fuck out.
Do it. Do it on
don't
camera.
do it. No, don't do it on camera. I don't want the views to go
Come
up
on.
that much.
No,
No,
they
it'd
would go up
you'd
too.
break
They'd
the
go
internet.
up. But dude, you guys,
be like bum fights.
he'd probably fuck me up pretty good. But I don't care. I hit him with something. And he won't. He's younger than me, so he's probably gonna win. I don't know. I think he's been drinking.
Got better joints.
He went back upstairs, but
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, but you shouldn't be drinking when you're breathing. It just sets you off even more.
Yeah,
You know?
it does. It does. Or do drugs.
And I keep forgetting that he brings her to and from more than I do, so he spends more time with her, and he has to see her like that more often.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just stressful, but picking a fight with me ain't gonna help. I mean, what's that gonna solve?
I don't know. End up with a black eye.
Maybe.
Well, let's do some pickups.
He came home early because he was gone. You know, he was supposed to be gone for the whole week, but I told you that, and he came home early. So
Oh, okay.
then he gives me attitude because I don't want to go see Godzilla for the third time. You know, I've
Yeah,
seen
it
it
was-
twice already. I don't want to see it a third time yet.
So it twice?
Think it was
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, it
Nice.
was. I went the first time myself, and I loved it on the big OmniMax. And then Danny, my daughter, wanted to see it today at the regular one right here in town. So we
Oh,
went to
okay.
the regular. You know,
Nice.
it's fun both times. You know, it's pretty cool. I don't know how else to say it. People complain too much. First, they yell that there's too much humans in the movies, and all they want to see is monsters fight. And then they finally get a movie where the humans are only there for exposition, and it's kind of cool, and it's just nothing but monster fights. And now there's no human touch to it. It's not human enough. Well, what do you want, man?
I you know what? I think the fans of Godzilla -1 aren't gonna be happy with this movie because they
Oh, no,
want
they're
more
not.
story and more.
It's gonna spoil them,
Ugh.
and as much as I love Godzilla -1, not to get off on a movie tangent, I love Godzilla -1, but that movie is like 15% Godzilla, okay, and 85% humans.
Thank
So
Yep.
the reason people are so connected to it is because of the human story. That's what makes it so
Yep.
good. The story of a coward who gets a redemption arc against a giant fucking radioactive lizard. You know, like I don't know how else to explain it, but Godzilla, but don't get me wrong, for the money the little amount of money they had, Godzilla was rad in that movie. And I love Godzilla -1, but we're talking about two different kinds of movies.
Yep.
It's like watching a NASCAR movie compared to a Formula One movie. They're not the same. They're not going to be the same. Just because they're both race cars ain't going to make them both the same. And that's why people
Yeah.
are complaining, I think. Godzilla -1 ruined a lot of shit for a lot of people this year.
Yeah, I said the same. I said the same thing, that it was a good human interest story, but it wasn't a Godzilla movie for me. Godzilla just happened to be he was part of the background.
Yeah, no, and -1, believe it or not, I know people are gonna get mad, but Godzilla was the expositional plot movement for the human story,
Hmm.
and that's why people are so connected with it. Plus, it was filmed in such a way that it brought a time forward. You know, it made us reflect on a time a lot of people aren't very proud of. You know, we dropped nuclear bombs on people, man. You know,
Yeah.
it was a bad time, World War II. So yeah, but I get it.
Yep. Let's do some pickups.
I liked it.
I guess I'll start. So there we go. I don't know if
Do we
I
have enough time?
already. Huh?
Do we have enough
What?
time to show all your pickups?
Yeah, I think so. I picked up. I just happened to. I forgot I had pre-ordered the freaking ugly variant of Thrawn.
Oh, jeez. Why are you doing that?
I don't know. I gotta stop with Star Wars. I got the Birds of Prey, Women's History Month, the Soza.
Yeah. Can't blame you for that one.
Web of Spider-Man, 1 in 25.
Yeah, I got 2 of those. That's a good cover.
Yeah, it is. It's actually doing better than the Thrawn cover. And then I got some books graded that were laying around. Grey Dogs #1, the acetate cover. 9.8. Yeah. Another Power Girl 6 I got graded.
Panosian?
Yeah, the Panosian. I finally got my non-foil.
We're sending those back fast.
Yeah. It was less than 10 days. Transformers 1, the Scotty Young, the non-foil.
I don't think I got any of those. I don't remember.
The Nightwing 100, second printing, 1 in 25. That's a ghost.
Nice.
The DC's How to Lose a Guy Gardner in 10 Days #1.
Why?
The win variant.
Why? What? Oh, okay, that's the good cover.
This is the good cover.
Yeah.
This is the good cover. Superman 9.
Nice.
The Zerdy.
Yep.
That's a Superman cover.
Yeah, that's silver.
Yeah, Superman's
shape.
changed a lot over the years.
Right?
Yeah. Happy no, I'm not gonna say it. It's enough controversy
Oh,
with
no,
that.
go ahead. Go ahead. Say it. Go ahead. Say it. Go ahead. And
Happy Trans Awareness Day.
There you go.
Superman turned into a blonde woman.
Yes. We got Batman, Scotty Young. All 4
Now
of
those I have.
the foil.
Yeah.
I got the Spider-Man, Black Cat, Big Head Bobble cover.
Yep.
And a book I should have got graded a long time ago. The Birds of Prey 2, the Schmidt bubblegum cover.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be a classic cover one day.
Yeah, it is. That's going in a box and staying there.
And
You
the
go right ahead.
bubblegum thing is like the red dress thing. It's also a thing, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
bubblegum covers are a thing.
And now bubble helmets will be a thing soon. I've been going through a bunch of cards. All right. So
Why
I
Sticks in the
got-
audience and not in the show?
Because he sticks. All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I got some of the Whoa, they're flying all over the place. Hold on. All right. Got some of the XMen 97 Daughtermen covers.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that they went horizontal instead of
wider cover.
vertical. Yeah.
Yeah, bubblegum cover with Jubilee. Got a Feral Sweeney Boo 125.
Oh, I got that. I like that cover.
I don't think I showed these last week. This is the Jenny Frizen Red Sonja Virgin incentive.
No, I don't think you showed that.
Got a couple of those. And then I got some of the Duke #2 second print.
Oh, I like those, the Veritas.
Yeah, second print cover. And that's all I got.
Let's say, might as well say hello to the chat. Why we say hello to Mama, Terry, Brogu,
Hello, chat.
Degrassi, Six Boy, who's constantly hiding in the backgrounds of the chat, never on the show.
Get them on the show.
send him a link.
Does he need a link?
I don't know. Yeah, he does actually. I don't. I'm not paying. I'm not paying like $1,000 for like 10 people to have access to the StreamYard. You crazy?
Maybe.
Yeah, true. Oh, I want to show this before we started. Apparently, I put in the chat. Alex Ross did a what the hell is it? Did a piece of art a few years ago. It's old art, but he posted it again today, and I think it's something that's coming. Degrassi said there's a DC, might be a DC Star Wars crossover coming.
Really?
Oh,
But
he
isn't Star
deleted-
Wars on Marvel? How are they doing that?
He deleted the tweet. Huh? Really?
They probably told him he wasn't.
I'm not on because
Supposed
I
to
didn't
share
get
it.
a link. Oh,
I'm sending you one. Hold on, Sticks.
He said maybe next time.
get your ass in here, Sticks. What do you think
I
this is?
smell the sarcasm. And if they ever, I'm sorry, but if they ever put like, nope. Why would they do that?
Cash grab?
Maybe,
But
but
Star
there's
Wars is
really
owned by Marvel.
not only that, but even with all like the Force and the dark side and all that shit,
Yeah.
there's no one in Star Wars that can mess with the Justice League. You know what I mean? Like it's just not. It's not doable. They would just
Well,
send
if
Superman up there to
Darkseid-
wreck everything.
If Darkseid teams up with Vader,
Oh yeah, okay. The villains team up with Vader. All right. Well then, who the? Oh my God, Superman and Luke Skywalker in the same panel? Nope. Don't even want to think about it.
And Han Solo in the background with his blaster, like he's gonna do anything.
Yeah.
well, he could probably take out the Flash if he's fast enough.
He could probably take out Wonder Woman. He could probably mac on her a little while and smooth talk her. But
I know
Wear her
he's-
down.
she's like,
Ties
you're
her
a
up with the
scoundrel.
lasso of truth.
You're a scoundrel.
You don't send the link and wonder why he's not on the panel.
I sent him a link. He has no excuse now.
I'm gonna send him a link on like all his social media, so he has no excuse.
Well, I sent it to him on Instagram. I don't.
You sent it on Instagram. I'm sending in G chat or whatever hell they call it. Where's Sticks? Oh, here he is. They gotta make it so that I don't know. Maybe when I start getting more super chats and become a bigger channel, I could pay $1,000 a year like Max does.
Yeah.
Huh?
$1,000 a year.
Huh?
A year.
$1,000 a year.
Yeah. To get was it 10? So 10 people can have
Oh, okay. I
access
thought
to
you meant
StreamYard.
something else.
You know, I have access to his StreamYard. I actually super chat him enough money to cover my part of the StreamYard. Unlike other people. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Excuse me.
I don't know.
Look who it is.
Hmm.
Sticks Boy on a Sunday.
Lucky. Yeah. You know,
Degrassi saying all of the classic DC Marvel crossovers are being collected and reprinted. Those were up for pre-order a few weeks ago on Amazon. DC Marvel Amalgam comics are being collected and reprinted. There will be new DC Marvel crossovers, new DC versus Marvel, and new Amalgam comics. I'm all for that.
imagine that. Imagine that. Reprinting it.
Yeah, making new ones. Did you pick up anything over the weekend, Sticks?
No. I stayed home. And then we went Easter today, so
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no comic shops for me.
Hey, Vince. I think we maybe just start the show. Might as well start the show, get this going.
You've been on for 50 minutes. You haven't started it yet.
No.
No,
Jeez.
we were waiting for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
He's here.
I'm not down. I'm not down. I'm not the whole damn show, but you know,
You're not going to show your guns?
no.
What's up?
Let's see what we got here. First up, we want to say happy Easter
Happy.
from the Kingdom of Nerds, and thank you to the Lord and Savior. He has risen. Spock.
God.
Wow, you're just
Wow.
gonna openly blaspheme.
Wow.
What? Come on. The search for
He has
Spock
risen.
after he died in Star Trek 2. Come on, guys. Everybody gets the joke.
Is that the
I
one with the
forgot
whales?
who I stole this from on Instagram.
Yeah,
X.
yeah.
That's great.
At least you didn't show a picture of Obi-Wan Kenobi. So
Or anybody else that got stabbed or shot that didn't die in Star Wars. I should have put Darth Maul
Darth Maul here.
back from the grave.
Yeah.
Like I said, all hell
We're
Satan.
told.
wow. Okay.
First up, Jessica Alba is set to play a variant of Sue Storm in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh,
She'll play
jeez.
Earth 838 Sue Storm, who is also the wife of John Krasinski's Reed Richards. Previously seen in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This is just a rumor. Take this with a grain of salt. It seems like everyone's being put in this movie.
Well, we've already seen Chickless on
Right.
set, haven't we?
Who?
Michael
Mike
Chiklis?
is
The
the thing.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we?
Did we?
Thought so.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he did say
Relax.
he was going to be. There was a rumor that he was going to be in it, wasn't? Yeah. It's the day we pause and remember the man that died and came back to save the world. Thank you, Dean Winchester.
I mean, didn't Sam die too a couple times?
Yeah,
I think they all
Sam was
died
no
at the time.
Dean.
I think
Sam
they
was no
all died a
Dean.
few times and came
Sammy.
back.
I think I'm gonna have to do my yearly rewatch of Supernatural.
Also, not a popular
So good.
opinion, but
Yes.
I think Jared Padalecki is annoying as hell.
No.
As a matter of fact, I won't even watch Under the Red Hood because that's his voice.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Those
kidding. I'm
guys-
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love both the brothers.
He was
Sam's
amazing
just
in the boys.
Sammy's just really big, and my favorite DC animated movie probably is Under the Red Hood.
You know, it's funny. I didn't realize how tall he was
Who,
until
Jensen?
one day Dean said on the show, "You're freakishly tall." And I looked up his height. He's really tall.
Who, Jensen Ackles?
Yeah.
Oh
he's
yeah,
like-
Jensen Ackles. That's the one I was talking about. I like them both, Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles. But
Was
Yeah,
he
I
like
was-
5'8"?
No, he's like 6'4", 6'5".
Wow.
Dean is like 6 feet.
That's crazy.
Jason,
they're both
yeah.
weird names too, Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles. Like those are weird names already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're hard to keep them straight. But
And you know, I was a fan of Jensen Ackles since his first appearance on television.
General
As,
Here we
Hospital?
go.
no,
Young and the Restless?
Days of Our Lives. He was
No days. Hold on.
Eric Brady.
wasn't he in either 90210 or no, not the
Smallville.
O's? Even after that, I want to say no. Before that, I want to say he was in Dawson's Creek for a hot minute, if I'm not mistaken.
You have to be
But I
really
might
young.
be wrong. I might be wrong. It might-
Not
it
Dawson's
might-
Creek.
Yeah, I don't think so.
The two girl one there. What's it called? They're on the CW.
Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls. Yeah.
Could have been that. Yeah, I might be thinking of the other guy from.
Jensen Ackles was on Gilmore Girls, wasn't he?
This is a rumor, Vince.
I don't know which one.
Let's look
The
it
One
up.
Tree Hill Kid. The One Tree Hill Kid. He started out on Dawson's Creek, I think.
No.
Don't ask me how
Yeah,
I know.
maybe.
this. Trust me, I
Jensen
get-
Ackles.
I got stuck watching a lot of that shit, man. because my
CW was
girl-
awesome. And WB.
Buffy was the best. Hands down.
Misha.
Everything.
Misha was the angel, right? That was
Yep.
Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cass.
What's this freaking movie IMBD?
Right in the Ackles.
The hell?
Yeah.
But didn't Jared play a guy named Dean on Gilmore Girls?
He was on Smallville. Let's see.
I
Supernatural.
yeah,
don't know
they
what their
bring it-
name was.
Or no, not Brainiac. He was The other guy. Spike played Brainiac.
Spike was Brainiac, yes.
Mm,
Wait, really?
Because-
James Marsden or whatever? James Marsden? What is
Marsters,
his
yeah.
name? Marsters?
Yeah.
yeah, he wasn't. He
Right,
was
and-
on Dawson's Creek in 2003.
Yo, nice catch, Chris. Wow, do I know my shit
Nah.
or do I know my shit, man?
He was on Dark Angel with Jessica Alba.
I have that on DVD.
Huh.
Good luck to try and find that on the streaming.
Yeah. Same with Alias. I used to love Alias with Jennifer Garner.
Alice is on Disney Plus.
Oh, his
it really?
big break. His big break came when he joined the cast of Sweet Valley High in 1994.
That was his big break. I don't even know what I don't know what the fuck that is. Sweet Valley High.
It was about the twins, the twin girls, twin blonde girls.
Yeah.
Not
These
that I
wasn't
watched
baby
it or
ones.
anything.
At least it wasn't babysitter.
I might have watched it.
You probably
God,
did.
I watched all those shows.
Probably have it on DVD right next to you.
Shut up.
Yeah. Right next to his fluffy diary. Dear
Listen,
diary,
the only shows I have on DVD is Buffy, Angel,
today I
Supernatural.
rewatched Sweet Valley High.
Babylon 5, all the Star Trek series. Those were given
Lost?
to me as a gift. Don't ask why.
You don't have Lost on DVD?
No.
I
I
have a
didn't watch Lost.
lot. I
I'll
have a
give you a
lot
set.
of series, full series, and Lost is one of them.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch Lost until after it finished.
And if I'm not
Oh, man.
mistaken, the first two box sets I ever bought were Buffy and Angel. Yeah, those are
Same.
the first two box sets I ever bought.
Oh, and Sex in the
Yep.
City.
Lame.
Shut up.
I remember watching like the first couple episodes, and I had to be in alpha mode because I was in prison at the time. But I remember like seeing like vampires and Letterman jackets and shit, and I was like, "Oh my god, this show is so cringe. This show is gonna suck," right? and then it ended up becoming like one of my favorite shows of all time. Was but you gotta admit there's some.
It was
camp
ahead of
in
its
there.
time.
Yeah, it was ahead of its time, but there
Yeah.
was some like you wouldn't be like, what the problem was, I'm only seeing the scene where like when what's her face, because she's a great actress now, but when Judy Benz was like doing that one first scene she was ever in, she's like, yeah, drain her blood. And she's like, and
Oh,
it's just,
Darla?
it's so
Darla.
bad. It's so bad. And now she's like this really great actress, you know what I mean? But the early days of Buffy, you're just like, what the hell, man? But
She was great in Dexter.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was great in Dexter. And I liked her in
Yeah.
the new Rambo. And I loved her in the second Boondock Saints.
Yeah.
Next up,
That was
Lilith and Mephisto will be the main villains of the supernatural side of the MCU.
Of course.
After
What's
Blade and
supernatural side?
Ironheart, they will both return in the Midnight Suns movie. This is a rumor, guys. Rumor.
Yeah, I bet it's a rumor. They haven't even talked about a Midnight Suns movie.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I know about the video game, but the movie?
Yeah,
I
they talked
covered
about
it
it.
a few
We did a
weeks
whole
ago.
casting.
Casting.
That might be the problem with Marvel, honestly, now that I'm starting to think about it.
They announced too many things.
They just announced shit that's not going to happen for a decade. They haven't even got they
Yep.
haven't even got the Secret Wars yet. That's going to take another 5 years.
I mean, they announced Blade 25 years ago.
Which one?
Blade.
Oh, it's been that long.
Wow, that's funny to me though. But I would watch Midnight Suns. I would. But the minute you were like the supernatural side, I'm like, what? There's Wanda. That's it. They don't have a supernatural side yet.
No, they got Black Knight.
they
They
have
got Blade. They got
Werewolf by Night.
Werewolf
No,
by
Anything.
none
Night.
of these things have come to fruition. Okay, Werewolf by Night.
Also
Nothing else.
Bloodstone.
Elsa. Yep.
Yeah.
We need Ghost Rider before they can do Midnight Suns.
We don't need Ghost Rider.
Yeah, we need Ghost Rider. Keanu Reeves playing Ghost Rider. Can't have
Stop.
Midnight Suns
I
without
can't
that.
handle Keanu.
That was a bad
as
casting
Ghost
when you
Rider.
did it. It's still a bad casting.
Wait, somebody
No.
actually said Keanu
No.
Reeves is Ghost Rider?
Yes.
That is the only casting for Ghost Rider. Or Daryl from Walking Dead. What's his name?
Was he going to just show up on his bike and go, "Hey,"
Whoa.
and just
Okay,
roll
now
right off?
I could. I don't know about Norman Reedus, but I would. I don't know. That's a hard one. Yeah, I wish I would have been around for that one. That is a hard one. Ghost Rider.
Think about it. Blade's voice can be heard in Eternals. That was 3 years ago. Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I mean. They've announced
What I
stuff,
said,
but
25
there
years
is
ago.
no. We've got Werewolf by Night was pretty rad. I mean, that was like a really cool little special they did.
Totally tubular.
But I can't.
Radical.
I don't know about. Can you imagine like
The
just
max.
Keanu gets off the bike and he's on fire, and then the fire goes out, and he's just like, "Whoa." You know what I mean? That's what people are gonna see.
Whoa,
Then they
kill my
That's-
dog.
yeah.
That's
But
what
I
people
would
want.
never bet against Keanu. This guy, I mean, this guy has been in Point Break. This guy has been as dumb as Bill and Ted. He's been John Wick, and he's been Neo. Like, this is a guy that could like probably do just about anything.
Constantine.
Constantine was
Mnemonic.
pretty good.
That
Yeah,
that
that's-
Constantine was not Constantine, all right? I stick
liked
to my
it.
guns on that.
I liked it. I think it was underappreciated, actually.
Me too.
Norman Reedus would make a great Ghost Rider. I
Toxic
agree.
DC fans.
What?
Toxic DC fans. Just like Star Trek fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one is worse than Star Wars fans.
There you go.
They hate themselves, they hate the
that's
projects,
true.
and they
That's-
hate everything.
That's true. That's true. They've almost ran
Yeah.
me off.
You know how bad Star Trek fans are? They have to shoehorn Spock into the beginning of their show.
Spock Jesus.
He was-
Spock Jesus, leave my Spock Jesus alone.
Wow. Went
Jesus
straight.
is not a Vulcan.
Woo, I don't know, Bruce. He went for the jugular on that one. That might be game over. That might be a
Live long
fatality.
and prosper.
That may
Live
be a
long and repent.
fatality.
Live long and repent.
Yeah, there you go.
They almost got me, Mama Bear. I'm almost there. I'm to the point now that I don't even talk about Star Wars anymore. And then look, I tried to the other night. I tried to have a Star Wars conversation the other
Yeah.
night.
Oh
2
my
minutes,
god.
and I got into a huge fight. I don't even talk about Star Wars anymore. Because
Yeah.
people don't want to hear my opinion. They want to hear their opinion come out of my mouth.
Yeah, like you're a puppet there for
Yeah.
their amusement.
Dance monkey.
You will accept the Mortis gods and like it.
Yeah, I went in hard. I shouldn't have, but I was mad, man. Like, it's all right though. I'd much rather be talking about Mephisto and whoever that fine ass chick is next to him. I always forget her name.
Lilith.
Lilith.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't look like that when she takes the makeup off.
Hey, the chick playing Agatha. I've liked her in everything she's ever been in. I've never seen her play a serious role. She always plays some ditzy, like, really over sexualized. Like, you saw her in Step Brothers. Like, when she said she wanted to ball dude up and stick him up in her vagina and leave the house with him. Like, you saw.
That was the same person.
That's Agatha Harkness. That's the girl from WandaVision.
Really?
Yeah, it's the same girl. I've never seen her in anything serious.
You know, I love the Scarlet Witch, but I never went back and rewatched the series.
I
You
did
never
when
watched
It
it
was so
all.
good. No,
I did I
Oh,
did it
wow.
like 3 times over the first year, and then I don't know. I'm still one of those idiots that goes back, and I'll start at the beginning on the Disney timeline, and I'll just rock through that thing in a month and a half, and I'll do it like once a year. And now I'm afraid I might have burnt myself out on.
Like all 25 movies.
Oh, it's up to 30 something now, and if you count TV
That's
shows,
ridiculous.
forget it. The only one I don't
Yeah.
really like is the one everyone. Oh my god, it's so good. They just jerk all over. It's Loki. I think Loki's dumb. I'm sorry, it just makes no sense. It's
I didn't like season 2 at all. It was just like
I haven't seen it
really.
yet.
when they opened a drawer and it was just filled with all these like
Oh shoot!
paperweight infinity stones. I was like, I am done with this show, man. This show is not. I'm
that was one of my
I don't
favorite
get it.
parts of the show.
It was funny.
I
I
laughed so
laughed.
hard at that.
I laughed.
I'm
but
sorry,
I
Joe.
was like, everybody tried so hard to get these infinity stones, and here's this like this time the FBI and time and space or whatever the time and whatever the fuck they are.
I'll
And they're
send him a
just-
link.
They're just sitting
I
on
sent them.
drawers filled with infinity
Okay.
stones. Like everybody goes off on, oh, Loki's so good, it's so mind bending, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's not.
It was entertaining.
Mama Bear wants to know who's jerking off over Loki.
Oh my god! You would not believe how many panels I've been in where everyone, like people like RJ, oh, it's the greatest of all the MCU. Like, no, it's not. It's not. It's dumb. Okay, and what's his face plays the same role in everything he's ever been in. Owen's brother. Or no,
Wow.
it is
Oh.
Owen, isn't it? It is
Wow.
Owen.
Yeah.
Wow.
The same voice, the same thing. Like,
Did you watch Stargirl?
No.
Wow.
It's actually pretty good, and he's on there. He plays Stripes, and it's so he plays himself. And it's just like watching Loki.
It's
The best thing
Owen
he ever
and
did
Luke,
was
right?
Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, I loved him as Lightning. Yeah, see, but and I loved him as Lightning McQueen. It's Owen and Luke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Luke's the funny one. Sorry, guys. You know, go watch Blue Streak and then watch anything Owen's been in ever.
So are you calling Owen the Sean Gunn?
I'm calling him
Yes.
like if it was the movie Twins, he would be the Danny DeVito.
Go watch Old School. Luke was amazing in Old School.
Yeah, Luke's funny. Owen, not so much, man. But Drobit Taylor, although I did hear he was going through some like really
Get
bad,
Mama Bear out of here.
like I did hear he was going through some really bad personal stuff. Didn't he try to commit, self-deletion?
Who?
Owen. Yeah. Right after Drobit Taylor, for some reason, he was going through something. I don't know.
Well, he
That's right, I forgot
abandoned
they're
his
doing-
children.
What?
Oh yeah,
He's got a
he
daughter.
went,
He's
he
got a
went through
daughter
some
that he-
shit.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
They were both good in Royal Tenenbaums, though.
Mama Bear's like, they both suck. You know what? They kind of do, Mama Bear. I'm gonna give you that one.
What's up, Santa?
Although I think Luke was
Oh.
really funny in Blue Streak. I just thought he was really funny in that one. Because he's so dumb.
Yeah, Terry's right. Stargirl was good. The girl playing Stargirl is a hottie. All the actors on the show are good. They were. That was a
That's
good
one where
cast they
she
put
has
together.
that's one where she has like the staff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Justice Society. I'll have to get you reading Justice Society comics.
Well, which rumors are those, Anthony? Because we read the same tabloid you read. So maybe you're just reading the other side of the tabloid that we didn't read. How's it a rumor?
These are confirmed rumors, though.
Confirmed rumors.
Confirmed rumors by other scoopers that were confirmed by scoopers during a
This
scoop.
is a 100% rumor.
Oh, wait, I did think of one movie besides Cards that I love Owen in.
Which
Armageddon.
which
I loved him in
Lilith?
Armageddon. I loved him in Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was the
Wow.
geologist, the real. Yeah, this is
Oh,
like Deep
he was
Blue
awesome
Hero
in
stuff.
Zoolander. He was amazing in Zoolander. Come on.
Yes, he was.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen the Zoolander movies ever.
See,
Really?
you're missing
The
out.
first one was good.
Trust Billy Zane. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
The orgy scene was great.
Ben
Okay,
Stiller makes movies with
That's the same
that
movie?
kind of comedy that's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable, that awkward comedy, that cringe comedy, and I can only handle so much of that at a time. You know what I mean? Like,
He makes movies for himself and his friends. And
Which I
they have fun.
appreciate.
but some of them are pretty good.
I
Like Tropic
appreciate
it.
Thunder,
Like
Heartbreak
Mystery
Kid
Men
was
is
hilarious. Yeah, Mystery Man, I don't understand. I don't get that.
Yeah,
one
same
out.
with Wes Anderson. Wes
Mystery Men
Anderson
is amazing.
Wes Anderson makes a movie for a very niche audience.
But I used to
Yeah,
like
Wes
what's her
Anderson.
face? What's her name? The guy that Ethan Hawke, or the girl that he dated for a while, actually.
Uma Thurman.
Uma.
No, the other one, the comedian.
What?
Chelsea Handler, maybe?
No, she's
No.
she's a liberal comedian with like black hair. She was on
Janine
episode.
Garofalo?
Janine,
Janine
there you go.
Garofalo?
Yeah,
Oh,
Like-
She's great. She's great mystery.
Oh, Jolene is great.
Yeah, she
I
was.
used, I used to think she was funny.
Now I
dated
want to
her?
watch Mystery Men again.
And Reality Bites.
You forgot he was in Armageddon. He played Oscar. He got murked in like the first. He was in
I
like
didn't.
the first one that went down. Boom, and his face.
I didn't know they had a third brother. Wilson the Lesser
yeah.
hangs out with him with the Lesser.
The Expendables. Spare.
The third Wilson brothers. I believe he's in Bottle Rocket.
Bottle. Yeah,
He's
they were all
in,
in
he
Bottle
shows
Rocket.
up in Wes Anderson in a bunch of Wes Anderson movies. He's the janitor in Rushmore, I believe.
That's one I want to see, Joe. A lot
the
of
Jim
them.
Teacher.
I've never seen Bottle Rocket. I've never seen October Sky, and I've never seen Cider House Rules. And everyone's like, you got to watch that. Those are 3 movies that came out right around the same time that were incredible. And I'm like, okay.
October Sky. That was the kid with the rocket, right?
Yeah, wasn't that young Gyllenhaal in that?
It might have been. Yeah,
wonder
I always
who-
get him and Toby mixed up. Is that weird?
Yeah, Toby, I heard, is a pretty unsavory character in real life. So
Yeah.
Oh, we have a rumor and
Uh-oh, rumors.
up in the chat. Did David Cornsweat do 2 costume fittings for 2 different characters in Superman?
Bizarro.
Yeah, Clark and Superman. Oh.
I was just gonna say that.
Superman and Bizarro,
Or yeah, Bizarro. It'd be cool if he's
That'd be interesting.
all right. Next,
Yep, Nick. Well, I get high.
we
All
just
right.
wanted to
Keep it
see
moving.
Sweat.
keep it moving.
Keep
Zack
it moving.
Snyder has reached out to comic writer Gail Simone about writing a Nemesis spinoff, which was
Right.
confirmed today by tweets that Gail Simone put out, confirming she is met with and working with Zack Snyder today.
How does something? All right, never mind. That's
Oh, you said Nemesis at
Next.
first. I was thinking Mylar.
Shut up.
Mylar. Not
That was too.
this. That's why I
The
was like, what the
character
hell does
from-
Zack Snyder and Gail Simone have to do with any of that shit? But I get it now.
Rebel
From
Moon.
I get it.
I'm just saying.
I'm not a big Gail Simone fan.
If I'm not a big Rebel Puke fan, so it's all good. Like
I'm worried about her X-Men run.
Well, I'm not allowed to speak my opinion, Bruce. I'm not allowed to be mad at Zack, who I love. By the way, I love Zack Snyder very much. This is the first time I've ever watched a movie and went, meh.
It's kind of funny because I don't like
not
Zack
good.
Snyder, but I loved Rebel Moon.
I thought Rebel Moon was extremely boring.
Is it? I mean, all I'm saying is it successful enough to even get a spinoff?
It's
Yeah.
it's something. It was like 90 million views or something like that for the first
I mean,
part.
look.
Streaming views.
That's a lot of engagement for a
90 million views. How many
streaming
people
It's
are?
a lot of engagement for free shit, Bruce. You know when you go trick or treating and there's always that shitty candy that you don't eat right away. It's always the last candy you eat, but you eat it
Don't
because
say-
it was free.
the black jelly beans.
Yeah,
Don't say
that's
candy
Rebel
corn.
Moon. That's
Don't
yeah.
say
I like
candy-
the black jelly beans.
Rebel
I like
Moon
black
is-
licorice as well.
Rebel
Oh.
Moon is like the Chico
Laffy
stick.
Taffies.
Yeah, right. It's the
I like
it's
Laffy Taffies.
No, but what's the Smarties? You know,
Yeah,
the
grandma
Smarties or the
I like
Dum Dum
Smarties too.
Lollipop. Yeah, everybody likes them, but they eat them last. You got a Snickers,
But they're
in
not
front of
Kit
you.
Kats.
You got a
Yeah, they're
Twix or a
not.
Kit Kat in front of you. You're
They're
gonna
not
eat
the
a
Reese's
Dum Dum.
Pieces.
Yeah, you're gonna eat a Dum Dum lollipop before you eat that stuff.
A dumb lollipop.
Yeah,
Unless you're
that's what I-
saving the
that's what I'm
best for
saying.
last. I mean,
And I absolutely love Zack Snyder, man. I even like
Okay.
that zombie shit he tried to pull off. I'm just saying, I don't know how you get a spinoff. He's
She's a
lucky he's
writer.
getting a sequel. I got to be honest. He's lucky
Does
he's
she
getting
do
a
any
sequel.
art?
no, there was a whole joke where people were telling her that they loved her art at cons.
Oh.
and she wasn't really an
That's
artist.
fucked up.
Yeah.
You said there was 90 million watchers for Rebel Moon.
I think it was. Didn't Zack Snyder say there was like 90 million views on that?
Well,
Wait,
It had
Mom,
more. It
hold
had
on, Mama.
more views than.
Temperamental dog.
Mama
Like
Bear.
Barbie.
Think.
What do you mean? What we call Smarties? What do you call them? Are you not from here? Is she from a different country?
It's a joke.
No.
Oh, she's calling. Oh, dope. Yeah, she's from Canada.
Okay. I was gonna say I've seen her jokes, and they're usually not as clean as that one.
they're-
Smarties is dope. That's awesome.
No. I can't remember what they're called in Canada. I've had them
Yeah,
up there too.
Titan.
I think Titan.
But-
Yeah, Titan does.
But one thing I was gonna say is, I mean, Netflix has 260 million subscribers, and they only had 90 million views, and that's kind of low.
Well, Netflix. Yeah.
I mean, when you consider the outreach of Netflix, I would have thought maybe 110, 120 it should have been by now, but
No, we have
new
to compare
views,
it to
and that,
other
not people
other.
watching it.
Yeah, there's not too many connoisseurs of slow motion and lens flare.
No, don't get me wrong. I watched it, and there were some parts about it I really liked. You know, like those machines that were holding the people hostage with things in the back of their neck. That was pretty cool. I watched it, and I will watch it again before the
Okay.
sequel.
They
And
had
I'll
a
even
can,
watch
they
the
had
cut.
a cantina, a freaking cantina scene, which was awful retread of a Star Wars trope. And you had M. Bison as the main villain. It was awful.
Hey, it looks like you're going to kick ass in the second part.
They did
That's
swerve
cool.
me.
You
I'm
better.
usually, because I usually can pick up on a predictable thing, and I did not for a second see Charlie Hunnam like turn a heel like that and selling them out. I didn't see it coming, so they got like he surprised me. I went, "Oh shit, Charlie, you dirty motherfucker!" Like I remember doing that, but
I'm surprised she actually took the job of doing this, because she hasn't been the most kind to Snyder and Snyder's work and Snyder's fans on X.
Maybe she thinks she can improve it.
Maybe that's why he's doing it.
or maybe she was just talking to the wrong side of the fandom.
No, there's no wrong side of the family, just one fandom.
No, there are some great Snyder fans out there, and then there are some straight up weirdos. Let's keep it real.
Every fandom has their little.
That's every
pocket
fandom,
of-
though.
Thank you. That's every fandom, but for some reason the Snyder fans can't admit that they've got a toxic. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Star Wars fans are horrible. 90% of them are horrible.
I think the only fans that are palatable and nice,
Only the people
Doctor
born after
Who fans.
1977.
Doctor Who fans are nice, kind, except for those 3 people that complained about an episode that called the station.
And as exciting as oatmeal.
Wait, is that true? Did someone really do that?
Yeah, like they had complaints, like 4 or 5 people called the station complaining.
Yeah.
Out of millions that watched the show.
My dad, no joke, my father, God love him, he wrote a letter to the Lucasfilm. Before it was Lucasfilm, it was called something else. No, it might have been Lucasfilm at the time, but he wrote a letter over the Christmas special. He was so mad that he wrote a letter. Back then, if you wanted to shit post, you had to buy a stamp. You know what I mean? But he did it. Like he did it. You know, man, I love. My dad was so great. Yeah.
If you have a copy of that
I was sent
letter,
a picture by
please
Mama
bring it
Bear to clarify her statement.
She sent you. She's sexting you.
They're called rockets, not small.
Oh, I thought she was trying to
rocket,
literally
yeah.
prove to you that she was from Canada. Like we believe you. We believe you're Canadian.
Yeah, you're way nicer than the Canadians we know.
She's definitely the funniest of all the Canadians I know.
Yeah, she is.
Like,
Listen,
have you tried to talk to a Canadian? Some of them, their humor is so bland.
Oh yeah. If you can go through your life drinking milk out of a bag, you'll be all right. Yeah, their milk comes in bags.
They gave us
What?
Trailer
I
Park
did not know
Boys.
that.
They gave us Trailer Park Boys. You've got to love Canada.
And Strange Brew.
Yeah, Strange Brew. I forgot about it. Goo. Never mind. I'm not going to do it. I
Canadian
almost
Canadian
did it.
bacon is my favorite. Yeah, I have
Yeah,
Canadian
you mean ham?
yeah, Canadian ham. Yeah, ham.
Leave it alone. It's bacon.
It's ham.
You know, Sticks is Canadian. He's close to the border.
I'm very happy with Letterkenny.
I'm just hop, skip, and jump from the border. So
Letterkenny, my boy Rusty, the guy that taught me how to tattoo, my oldest friend. He never shuts up about Letterkenny. Never shuts up about it. And it must be funny because he's picky. But I'm always trying to get him to watch Trailer Park Boys, and he's like, I don't watch that shit. I'm like, dude, it's the same people. Whatever. I don't know.
She's like, what the heck is Canadian bacon?
Yeah, ham.
The movie with John Candy?
Round
They
ham.
They probably don't even call it that.
Round
We
ham they
probably
put
call
on
it that.
yeah, they can
McMuffins.
And a movie with John Candy?
Kevin Bacon. But chewier.
Bacon.
Is that the one
We
he
know-
died
we
making, or
know
was
the
it the other
graphic.
one? I can't remember the one he died making. Was Canadian Bacon not the one he died while he was making, or was it something different?
Oh, John
Wow,
Candy?
it was. Yeah, it
Close
was.
to the end.
It was
I
the
don't
one.
know
With
which one
it was the one with Matthew Perry. Which one's
It was
that?
the one-
Matthew Perry's dead now
It
too.
was the one after that one, I think.
Yeah, you might be right.
He was a Mountie, wasn't he? Or
He was supposed to be a tracker or something in whatever movie it was. There was a bear involved, and Matthew Perry was in it. God, rest in peace.
What is it called? It's called Westward Bound or
Something like that. It is something
Something
like it is a pioneer type of.
Onward.
But that might
Bound
be
or-
the name. That might be the
Wagons East.
No, it was a wagon something.
Wagons East was his second to last movie. Canadian Bacon was his last movie.
Oh, so it was Canadian Bacon. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. The Canadians killed John Candy. That's how rumors start, Chris. Shut up.
Yeah.
He was Canadian.
Killed by
Jeez.
his own people.
Canadian crime. And afterwards they said thank you.
No, they said sorry. Sorry.
Next up. Gail
I just got
Simone.
that.
is-
I'm too high. I just got that. Did he say Suri?
Sorry.
We have a project for you to work on in your
All
games
right.
room.
Yeah.
Gail Simone is now doing a flagship book of Uncanny X-Men.
Who's
It
that
will be
good girl
eight.
with you?
What?
This is toast.
Wait, when did Jubilee get hot?
Shut up. Gail Simone announces 18 issues of Uncanny X-Men per year at WonderCon. Marvel revisits fortnightly schedules for Summer X-Men from the Ashes. Letter pages are making a comeback in X-Men titles, starting with this series.
That'll be interesting.
Simone pairs with
Are
David
people going to have to
Marquez for
provide
New
their
Mission.
full name and address like they old letters pages used to? Which I still find very amusing. You go back and look at old comics, it's like, geez, they published that person's name and full address. It's,
That was the original doxing.
There was no internet back then.
There was
so
no doxing. You were providing that info willingly, knowing it was going to show
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was because there was no reason to hide your identity back then because everybody didn't hide behind their keyboards talking shit. Knowing that
Trolls sent you
yeah.
hate mail.
Yeah,
Right.
Jim Shooter wasn't going to track you down to kick your ass when you left work. In the morning.
right?
Shakes my head.
Why are you always fucking with him? Like always.
I used to love the summer X-Men will always be every 2 weeks. They had great stories in the summers.
that just makes me feel like she's going to be rushed though, and hopefully we can still get good content. I'd rather have.
Is
Like
that
Marquez
true?
as an artist.
Is that
They
true,
did that all
Degrassi?
in the 90s, though. They did that all in the 90s where every other week or bi-weekly they would come out with a
And-
book.
And have you gone back and read those '90s issues because they weren't that
Yeah.
great?
I'm not saying that. I didn't say they were great. I just said that's what they did.
Hey,
No,
didn't we
I
get,
can remember
Well, they did the
86
same
to
thing
about.
for Amazing Spider-Man too. They started.
I
doing
remember that
bi-weekly.
86 to about 92. I loved X-Men, and right around 92 it
Hey,
started
we got
getting real
Extinction
wonky.
Agenda bi-weekly. All right, buddy? Extinction Agenda
That
was
was-
good.
That was the '80s though.
No, it wasn't.
Is a fortnight really 2 weeks? I
94.
thought a fortnight was a month.
94.
Oh, okay.
Fortnite is
I
Fortnite's
thought it
like
was,
14
3
days.
weeks.
Isn't it?
well, I could have swore it was almost a month. I thought it
I thought
was.
a fortnight was 2 weeks. I thought it was 14 days.
Yeah, I think Degrassi's making shit up
think
as he goes
it's-
along. You got a wrench, pal. Or I'd be in the comment section right now talking mad shit.
A fortnight's not as long as a score.
Okay, maybe a score is what I'm thinking. A score is a month.
14 days, 2 weeks. You're right.
Wow, Degrassi knows everything.
He does.
He needs to make his own channel.
He's like
He's a wizard.
he's like Chat Jesus.
Yeah,
He
that
is.
with it, Harry.
And
Do you know how
He
many
has risen.
times?
Executioner song was good too.
Do you know how many times I'll be like, no, it was this girl. She was in this movie from like 1979. She had blonde hair, and I think Chevy Chase might have been in it. And he'll go, oh, seems like old times. He'll just know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Like,
He knows everything. It's insane.
He's a walking in pop culture encyclopedia.
And the blonde girl was Goldie Hawn and blah, blah, blah. And he'll just give me the whole rundown. And I go, wow. And then I go watch it. Yeah, no shit.
Got Memoirs of Invisible Man.
Well, if the whole year is written already, I don't think it's rushed. You know,
Is it
we
already
don't know
written?
when she started writing the story.
And I will. I know I bash Gale every now and then, but I will give it a fair read.
Well, it's X-Men. I have to.
You don't have
Whether I
to.
like
You'll
it.
just let
Whether I
don't
like it
have
or
to.
not,
I
I'll keep
gave up
reading
on
it.
that Krakoa shit real fast.
Oh, I
When
love
did-
it.
I'm sorry, but Jubilee just looks different to me now all of a sudden. What is that about?
You're still on about
Uh,
Jubilee.
I'll
Yeah.
see you some pictures later.
Because when
It's
I
the
looked at
legs.
her, I never thought she was attractive because she was young. I just considered like a little.
Well, she's
punk
older now.
15-year-old. But now that she's
She's-
older and she's rocking those sunglasses, and I don't
She's
know,
post
man.
vampire. Post vampire Jubilee.
All I know is somebody drew
Oh
her
yeah,
very
she's
well
a
right
vampire.
there. Like if I was
She
gonna
was.
draw, when I draw thighs like that. I'm just saying. So
I don't know. I'll still say Exterminators was my favorite X-read of the past 2 years.
You just liked it because
Is
it
that
was
the one with
X-women on
Dazzler
the
and
town.
yeah,
It was fantastic. Boom Boom was great in it. It was drawn well.
They got
Rose
locked up.
Gomez.
no,
I
that
don't
was a
like
good
I don't
series.
like Wolverine's back in that picture either. I don't like the way the back's drawn.
It's like a reverse Liefeld back
Yeah, it looks. Yeah,
instead of sticking out the
Who's
front. it's sticking out the back.
Liefeld?
That guy.
That
The
hack.
guy.
That guy that did those things.
Why is it so hard to find the Age of Jubilee? Age in comics.
I think she's
Jeez.
like 18 by now.
Yeah.
No,
fuck.
she's
I
in-
hope so.
Because she was
If not,
16.
if not, this
she was
channel will be
16.
the last
Yeah,
broadcasted show.
here I am sitting here like she looks hot. Yeah, she's 15.
She was
in this
16
picture.
in her first
Motherfucker,
appearance,
what?
at least.
That's what I'm saying. She's only been around for 30 years.
She has.
Like literally, she's been around for 30 years. You'd think she'd age a little bit.
What is it? 7 years for every 6 months in comics.
I don't know.
Just
you know
about.
something else I didn't know?
Spider-Man still
I
what,
knew,
25?
but I forgot. I know in the series they did the whole Storm totally falls in love with my boy. Did that happen in
Torch?
the comics too? No. Wolverine. They were together for a while.
Oh.
Did that happen in the comics? Because I don't remember that happening in the comics.
Wolverine and Storm in the comics?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I heard they had a love child also.
Well, I mean,
don't remember
Wolverine
that.
spreads his seed like nobody's business. It's 40,000 spawns of Wolverine, be it clone or otherwise.
Huh.
I think Wolverine's been in a relationship with everyone in like every universe.
I thought Scott got around, you know, Jean Grey, Emma Frost. He messed with another girl for a while. But
Scott's
Wolverine, I
messed
always
up.
thought was like, hey, Lady Deathstrike was his like real true love, and that ended up bad.
No, his real true love was Hercules.
And then he was with Storm for a while, like, and I always wondered how that happened because in the cartoon it's kind of forced, it's kind of quick. But I would have liked to see that relationship actually, How do you get like that one line Magneto had in the second episode or whatever when he said Storm is the closest thing we'll ever have to a true goddess on Earth? When Magneto told her that, I was like, that was some smooth pimp shit right there, man. That was like some smooth talking. That was some straight charming shit. That made me want to have sex with Magneto. All right, like if someone talked to me like that,
Made me want to cut my sleeves off.
So when he told, I was like, wow.
Definitely.
I was like, wow, whoever wrote that line's right. Storm is the closest thing that we've ever had to a goddess in the MCU. You could say, oh, Scarlet Witch, all you want, but Storm is the closest that I can think of.
Well, Storm grew up thinking she was a goddess
Yeah.
until Xavier.
Haven't
so
we
how
had-
does
Haven't we had actual goddesses in the Marvel Universe?
Yeah.
so how does how does someone like that fall for Wolverine? Is all I'm saying.
Because he's
How does,
Wolverine.
how does a goddess fall for a foul-mouthed, ill-tempered guy with? You know what I mean?
The same
Well,
way
love
people
him.
fall for
You just
foul-mouthed
answered-
YouTubers.
Yeah, you just answered your own
Pheromones.
question.
Pheromones, lots and lots of pheromones.
I guess so. Yeah, maybe he's just pumping out the pheromones, man.
He smells like a wet dog.
And I could believe this. I know someone who is trying to buy every issue of Youngblood 1 to make it more valuable.
I do that with Wildcats.
Rob
Well,
Liefeld.
I mean, all you need is about $90, and you could probably buy all the copies.
But Storm was Storm was actually with Black Panther. I could see that. That's
Yeah.
so
Well,
funny.
Oh yeah, that's
They were married.
That's the
That's
main.
That's so cliche
story.
and stereotypical. Let's put both the African characters together.
She
Get
was
the
his
fuck
queen.
outta here.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I
That was going
it's
on
been
for
so
a while.
long since I read comics. I just
Yeah,
started
that was
reading them
full.
again.
They got married and everything.
Yeah. She was queen of Wakanda.
Wow. Did he make her
Next
get the
up.
mohawk?
Moving along.
These
Okay.
were great covers. Ultimate Spider-Man 4 featuring new and reimagined of Amazing Spider-Man 601, 606, and 607. These sold out within an hour.
Yeah.
I could see why.
They-
Look at every Mary Jane is over sexualized to the point that I'm wondering why Peter Parker's hands in the wrong place right now.
They're
They're all
The kids
homage
are in the
covers.
room.
I mean, all these covers exist in the original.
these
They're just homaged covers. So
These-
Yeah.
these books sold out when they went to printing. So
yeah,
Yeah.
once it was
Yeah.
announced, you knew they were going to sell out. It was,
pre-printing.
I didn't.
I was
I didn't
gonna
even
order.
try. I
I didn't
Unless they were
either.
drawn. I don't like
Really?
these covers. I don't like these. Covers.
I just got some of the Sozamika version covers from C2E2, so
I was
was
busy
like,
buying
no.
Gun Honey books.
I don't know, man. I kind of
Right.
dig
Can
the
you bring up
one-
the originals if you can, if you have them laying around somewhere?
yeah, give me a minute.
All right. Yeah. For some, I happen to score a set of these.
You know, Raz.
No. I actually went onto the site like around. I totally forgot I was on the phone. Then I'm like, crap, it's 12:30. I went and it was still available. I grabbed them. And like a half hour later, they were sold out.
Yeah. I don't like.
Yeah,
these covers at
I mean, I
all.
knew they were going to sell out. I just didn't. Yeah. It's not in my wheelhouse of stuff. I mean, I like Campbell. Don't get me wrong, but
Did anybody notice their cat is the same colors as Felicia?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Oh
see
yeah,
that.
yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah, a lot. The original covers, there's a lot of controversy because of the way Mary Jane was portrayed and back then.
Back when in the original run.
Not really.
Yeah,
No.
the one on the
Dude,
couch.
The girl next door. That's what she
There
supposed to
was
be.
more. There's more controversy over Spider Woman's ass than there was over Mary Jane.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Mary Jane.
They're not better than the originals. No, they're definitely not better than the original covers.
No.
I like Campbell. I like it. They're nice homages, but I'm not shilling out money for homages.
No.
That's 607, the original cover
Yeah.
Mhm.
with Felicia. That's
Small. I couldn't find a big
606.
one.
Mm.
And the original cover with her.
601. That's the only one I don't have.
I wish it would have put somebody in the window though. Somebody outside, something outside. Maybe something's in there. I just didn't look close enough in the homage.
The homage.
Yeah, there's nothing in the back of the window in the homage. Not this, but
This
The
is art.
The Campbell one. Yeah.
The pearl necklace is in her mouth in that one, not around the neck.
not all over her face.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing in the window.
No.
It's a family
I was hoping they were
portrait
gonna. I was
on the
hoping he was
wall.
gonna put some type of something interesting. You know.
I like the
Or
one all the way.
Shocker
I
in the
do-
window.
I do like the one all the way to the left. You know, that's a great little picture right there, man. I mean,
I like it because it's got the whole family.
yeah, you
Yeah.
got the whole family. You got the son and you got the daughter and you got him laying on her lap, which is what every guy does to his woman. I mean, you know, and she's kind of like the perfect girl. So, yeah. I don't know why the Spider-Man mask is just laying there and he's in. Like, do they all know that he's Spider-Man by now? Even his kids are like, "Oh shit, Dad's Spider-Man," because he's just.
I know the
Damn.
daughter knows.
The daughter
Yeah.
knows. Yeah.
I don't think the son knows yet in the comics.
Somebody was supposed to find out this week. I haven't read it yet though.
She said, "Look at Mama
sounds
Bear.
like
Mama
someone's got
Bear.
a case of asbestos.
Mama Bear, stop it. She's in a t-shirt. It's hardly over sexualized. You show me one girl that when they put a t-shirt on, it hugs them like that. Stop it. They don't.
Rebel Wilson. I'll be stopped.
You know,
Bruh.
like
Wilson.
they curved Mary Jane out and put the curves in all the right places in those pictures. She's
Well, that's
definitely good
Campbell.
looking, all of them.
Well, yeah. I mean,
At least she has a waist in these pictures.
Yeah.
Usually he
exactly.
doesn't draw a waist.
And she's got a six-pack. Look at that left one on the left. Peter's head's just laying there, bam, ripped.
Well, she's
She is
a model.
ripped. I know. I don't know him personally, but I've
Is
seen
she a
a lot of
model in this
models.
universe?
They don't all have
I don't know.
six-packs like that.
She's on billboards and stuff.
They sewed the
I'm-
shirt.
I think
D-Molly
she's a
said
news
they,
reporter or something. No,
Yeah.
maybe anchor,
Maybe.
TV anchor, maybe.
something.
let's be honest, man. Like this is what Mary Jane. Okay, now I give it just a matter of time where they literally make her an OnlyFans account. Like that'll be her job in the Marvel universe is OnlyFans.
Oh God.
Oh God.
She's jackpot now
Cosplay OnlyFans.
in the regular universe, so she's a superhero now.
Jackpot.
Jackpot.
How did she
Yeah.
become a superhero? Like what happened?
Here we go. Mr.
Felt the need
James
to
Gunn
sell some
took the
covers.
Twitter today and says they won't greenlight a film until they're a finished script they're happy with. We won't greenlight a film until we have finished. Script we're happy with. It's always going to be quality first, no matter what.
Good. That's the way it should be.
Yeah, isn't that how it should be?
Why is
Do you see Marvel?
why is the sparkly
True.
vampire up in there? The sparkly Batman. He doesn't have anything to do with that, does he?
I mean, it's the Reeves universe, isn't it?
That's what I mean. I thought he had like no say so in that one.
He doesn't,
Seriously.
but it's still
Still Batman.
Okay,
Still
so
the
is
greatest
this
stuff
Batman
coming out
movie.
of Warner Brothers right now. So
did somebody post this because they like James Gunn, or did somebody post this because they don't like James Gunn? I don't understand.
Yes.
I just wish he would stop.
He said
stop
yes.
styling his
Yes.
hair like a 15-year-old boy.
Hey, I can remember when he didn't have the hair like that or
Hey.
wear those kinds of glasses. He was just like a
If I had
regular-
hair,
What?
I would be doing that too.
We got to get some pictures of Red with hair.
I can get AI to do that.
all I'm saying is, what is it supposed to say? Here's this quote.
I
Okay,
think it's
and
a dig at Marvel because
Oh.
Marvel used to
okay, 'cause I'm wondering
Plus
what
shooting.
No, I would
films
take this
and
more as
not
a
have scripts.
preemptive. This is a preemptive thing he's throwing out there for the fans so that the fans know, listen, we're not screwing around. We're making sure we have a script that we like before anything gets greenlit. Yeah, and you could say, yeah, well, other people haven't done that in the past, but I think this is more a reassurance to the fans more so than a dig at Marvel or anything else.
Maybe like if things are
It's
taking
both.
so long, this is why we're waiting
Yeah.
for it to be perfect before we make it.
And just that reassurance that, hey, we're making sure we're happy with what we're doing before we greenlight stuff. So you're not going to get some big fuck off roadmap of movies that'll never go anywhere because half of them will have 70 script rewrites. And
what phase are we in right now, guys? Is it 5? We finally in 5?
for what?
17.
Marvel.
Well, I don't fucking know. It's all bullshit anyway.
I mean, like
After
yeah,
Endgame, everything was bullshit. You might as well just say everything's bullshit. Stop saying phases.
yeah,
Stop giving timelines.
he
Everything
can,
after.
well,
Endgame.
if he is taking a dig, and I like James Gunn, but if he is taking a dig, 3 of those movies that were in those phases came from him, and I've seen the dog shit that DC's pumping out, so he doesn't really have the right to be taking digs at anybody. He hasn't even made a movie yet. You know what I mean? There's a reason DC's in the state that it's in when it comes to Warner Brothers. I mean, I don't know how the comics and all that other stuff is doing, but I know the movies are not doing that good. And so for him to be taking digs at Marvel that has like 10 TV shows and 30 some movies under their belt, they're not all winners, but I don't think any of them lost money except for the Marvels.
I mean, I didn't see it as taking a dig. Maybe I saw Degrassi said he's definitely taking a dig. If he's taking a dig, it's a dick move because Marvel buttered your bread with those Guardians movies, and
Yeah,
basically that's what gave him this DC job because
They also canceled him and then uncanceled him when they needed him. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So I can see why he's taking a dig.
Such was the trend of the time in general for
Mhm.
lots of people.
Mm.
And I forgot to show this earlier. Where is it?
I'm not gonna lie though, if I was James Gunn, I would be talking mad shit. I'd be talking shit to the Marvel
I
fans.
wouldn't talk shit because he hasn't put one fucking thing on the screen for DC. So I wouldn't say a fucking thing.
No, I mean the fans. I'd be going in on I'd be going in on the Warner Brothers fans and the Marvel fans. I would just be talking shit like, look who's running shit now, bitch.
I think what he said was fine. I didn't see it as a dig. I think that's a nice thing. That's what I want to see from somebody running things. Like, hey, we're focusing on the writing, which is what everybody says they want. Better writing, better stories. So,
well, I have a friend who swears up and down James Gunn shouldn't be on Twitter /X shouldn't be saying shit to nobody. He should be silent, keeping his mouth shut. He don't have a right to have an opinion on even on his own movies. He needs to shut up and stop getting on Twitter. You know what I'm talking about, Bruce. There is a guy out there who cannot stand.
I'm doing a stream. I'm doing a stream about that guy tomorrow.
There is
really?
there is some truth. There is some truth to that, because some of these guys can be a little too much online. You don't need to respond to every chode who fucking makes a comment on the internet. But you could use social media to your advantage to get out messaging and stuff that you want to get out.
I would look at what The Rock's doing right now and how much he's got people paying attention to WWE. I'd be acting just like that, but with the comic book stuff. You know, I would.
Today,
I'd be starting fights.
James gonna put this out on Threads. Happy Easter, and of course, you know what that may lead to.
Well, let me guess. He said Happy Easter. It involves a Christian
Oh,
holiday.
he's holding a rabbit.
Captain Carrot. Please, Captain Carrot. Please, Captain.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
He first appeared in New Teen Titans 16.
Yeah, of course.
16, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I just had it out here.
Captain Carrot's awesome.
I'm
Just
not
like,
gonna
Jackson.
make a spec move on this. I think it's just a nice, legitimate Happy Easter.
I've been specking on this since 1980. So
Yeah.
I'm a
I have
Captain
like 3
Carrot
copies.
fanboy.
Nice,
I think
legitimate.
I even have
I could
Among
probably
Jewels
get
of
10
this.
copies of New Teen Titans 16. Every time I see it, I pick it up. Dollar bin? Yep, thank you very much.
Oh,
No, what'd you do?
I don't know.
oh boy.
No.
Oh boy. Here
Spectrum.
we go.
Nope. Keep going.
Next.
Next up, time to get in some hot covers that are coming out this Wednesday. Dom's not here to complain about how many DC books I have on the list.
All right, jeez.
Alright, well.
I gotta bring my brother home. Thank God. I'm gonna take him back to his crib. I'm gonna dip out of here, but I'll be watching. All right.
All right, buddy.
All right, guys.
Later.
Flaming covers.
Later, man.
That Iron Man cover is pretty dope. No shit, that's a good cover. All right, I'm out.
All right. At number 10, we have Batman 146 to 1 in 25 Panosian. I like the gritty look of this cover.
That man's getting so much work, and it's all good.
Yep.
I would like to see him draw a full comic.
Let me put that down.
Well, he did. What was he doing? Did he do the interiors for Torpedo?
Yes.
Oh, he did?
I have
Those
to take
are
a
some
look.
great covers.
I'm not sure whether did he do interiors for Alice Never After as well. Might have.
That's right. McFarlane just put out a Captain Carrot figure and variant out.
Yeah.
The Zoo Crew.
Yeah. Still looking for
Looks
my
like
copy.
Jackson.
But those things are they're $30 each.
At number 9, we have Suicide Squad Kills Arkham. Number 3, the Hans variant.
I hadn't seen a good
Creepy.
Hans cover for a while, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a creepy cover.
Very creepy.
I like
Reminds me
when
of,
she works on DC stuff.
Looks like
For
a
all
doll.
you wrestling fans. Reminds me of Alexa Bliss.
Next to us, yeah.
My wife. Yeah, that's my wife.
Shakes my head. She got a divorce. Leave her alone. There's a
Oh, she
restraining
left
order.
Ryan Cabrera?
What?
She got a divorce from Ryan Cabrera?
No, I'm talking about you since she's your wife.
Oh, I thought you said she got a divorce.
No, she got a
Oh,
restraining
excited.
order against you.
I got all
Wrestling.
excited. Got all excited.
You had a chance?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought so.
I think so. At number 8,
Need to play the guitar.
we got Rook number 1, the 1 in 500 for Bach. Virgin Incentive.
Rook?
Yep.
Rook.
It's
number
the,
1.
The old.
It's
Ghost
from
Machine and
I don't know if it's the same universe as Geiger.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
there's
Dark-
Rook. And what's the other book? Red
they got
Coat.
Ghost Machine, Red Coat.
Red coats.
Uh,
Yeah.
There,
Yeah. You know, it's
There
just
was-
a black and white of the A cover.
there's a new Rook because there was a Rook like in Dark Horse.
No, it's just
different.
Nah,
Image.
it's just different.
There's a Michael Rooker.
Yeah, no. I can see Michael Rooker playing this character. But
And then at number 7,
can't compare it to.
She-Hulk number 7, a 1 in 25 Nakayama.
I have
Yeah.
not bought. I don't think I bought any of these. This
The
current run of
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
No.
I bought the whole last run because it was just Bartel cover after Bartel cover. They were all great, but I think she's still doing Bartel. Or I think she's still doing covers for this run as well. But
Cover A is Bartel, I think.
Hmm.
The Hughes cover number 1 was good with her on the.
oh, actually, yeah, I guess I did pick up the Hughes on the raft.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot all
That
about
was the spot foil.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a
That
few
was a nice
copies of
cover.
that. But
Nakayama's been
it was ordered from
pumping out-
TFOS, so of course I got it like 3 weeks after it came out.
Nakayama's been pumping out cover after cover every month. Holy crap.
Yeah,
And he's
I-
also doing like 5 covers for Unknown Comics every month too. So he's busy.
Jeez. You think he's doing it, or he has his prodigies doing it?
No, he does it all.
I mean, it's not like they're heavily composed covers.
Yeah,
It's
true.
Yeah.
basically
And
a
number
figure abstract background.
6, we have Deadpool number 1, the 1 in 100 Mikado Virgin Incentive. Who doesn't like a big gun on the cover?
He has
It's
ropes
not-
to help him hold the gun up.
Yeah.
Mercado does some nice covers,
He
Mhm.
does.
and it's a nice cover to look at to get any Liefeld out. You know, that
It's got
Takes
a
the life
sword
out of your
duct tape
mouth.
to it too. If you look close, it's got a
Oh,
sword.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got a sword duct taped onto it.
That's funny,
Bringing out the big guns.
like a bayonet.
No, but I can see people complaining. There's so much space back here. Nothing was done with this space.
Why is there no
I like that.
background?
I think
Mm.
covers like this are sharp. They
Yeah.
pop. I'd rather see that than some just abstract bullshit in the background. It's gonna be a plain
Yep.
white cover.
Yep.
And number 5,
Yeah.
Edge of Spider-Verse number 1, the second print, 1 in 25, Azra Incentive. How many
Yeah, I
spider
don't-
people can we cram on one cover?
It has,
don't know.
It has
What-
Extreme Spider on it.
Which volume of Edge of Spider-Verse is this? I don't know. It's like every week
I think
they're
the last one
starting
was
from
Edge
number one.
of the Spider-Verse.
Is that supposed to be Spooky Man?
Yeah, this is
Bottom
Edge
right?
of Spider-Man number 1.
Oh, Edge of Spider-Man. Jesus Christ, that's all the
Yes.
same.
Oh, yeah.
At least that's what Bruce
Unless-
has on there. Maybe it's wrong.
I think I put the right one.
I think you just put it on there wrong.
I probably did.
Spider-Man
Because I
edging
didn't-
number
didn't
1.
check.
People come here
Well,
for information, Bruce, not misinformation.
Oh, somebody should double check my work.
Yeah, I mean, I can't double check everything.
Let me look that up and make sure. Probably Edge of Spider-Verse. Well, they should start doing this at the beginning of the week instead of the day of. Well, Edge.
It should be Edge of Spider-Verse.
Yes, Edge of Spider-Verse. Oops. Edge of Spider-Verse number 1, second print.
Sorry. It's fine.
Sorry,
It's
folks.
fine.
I have
It's fine to
deceived
correct
everyone.
and edit in real time. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, what did you
You're
do?
a douche. You're such a douche. I need more of those things.
It doesn't matter what you think.
I gotta get a video of The Rock slapping Cody, beating the crap out of him. I'm saying,
Nice.
Cody crybabies.
Mm,
At number 4, Destiny New York Mystic Mafia number 3, the Lyrically Virgin variant.
Eh,
Lyrics gets a lot of work,
Yep.
indie wise. I mean, I'm happy to see her getting work with DC, but I don't know. I'd rather see her do 2 less covers a month and spend more time on those covers. I do like this cover.
I like this cover. Getting a gun for Christmas. Yay. At number 3, we have Star Wars 45, the JTC negative wash variant.
I know who's buying that.
Is that just on his website?
Was this a store variant?
Let me see.
I think this was on his website.
Probably.
Feels like it.
Yeah, I know. Everybody was talking about it. Yes, it's the web store.
Yeah.
Probably sold out like within minutes. Dom ordered like 100 copies of this.
I keep having
Oh,
less and less and less in my Star Wars pool box.
Yeah.
I just
don't-
pull High Republic stuff anymore.
I stopped.
That's the best.
If
best
I like the
Star
cover,
Wars
I'll
stuff.
pick it up. Otherwise, yeah, no. What the hell is this?
At number 2, Shazam number 10, the Mikado foil variant. I
Mikado
love
again.
this
That's a
cover.
great Mary Marvel on that
It's
cover.
I
a
love that
great
cover. Yep. Was that a incentive or just open order?
No, it's an open order.
Yeah, it's foil though, so it'll be a couple bucks more.
Yeah, I should have got some of those.
And the number 1 cover this week. Well, actually, I should just let Joe take a stab at the top 10 and see what he puts on there. I'm afraid. Very afraid.
No, mine. When
Be a
I'm
good top
trying.
10.
If I was looking at the top 10, I'd be fine because I would pull in more mainstream books than I do from my normal Friday picks. Because my Friday picks, I know what everybody has from DC and Marvel, so I always try to find weird stuff and indie stuff. My 10 picks would be pretty mainstream.
Oh, that Boba Fett book that was launched in February. So-
Why is it just putting out? It's releasing
Well,
this
it's
week. then?
because it'll be released this week.
Oh.
Released this week. But the pre-order was up in February. Yeah.
Number 1 is Red
$3.
Sonja Empire of the Dam number 1, the 1 in 30 Lisner incentive.
The Middletons that are coming for number 2 and number 3 are very, very nice.
Those Middletons.
Yeah,
It's like
they'll be the death of me because I can't help myself.
Yeah. Just when I say I'm done, I'm not going to
Yeah.
buy anymore. Then
They
someone
kill me.
else
I
will
get
do it.
a new. I'll get a new Red Sonja series that comes out that has good artists,
Yep.
and then I'll get another series of Gun Honey, which means I'm buying like 10 to 15 different covers and exclusives per issue of that book.
And there's a lot of exclusives for Red Sonja, Vampirella. It's insane.
I
Yeah.
try not to buy too many. I don't like to get a lot of Vampirella exclusives. I
Mhm.
try to just get the ratios that Dynamite has out, but
But then a
Udon
nice
had-
prison comes out.
Well, Udon had a couple on their site, some Red Sonja, nice exclusives that I liked. I had to buy them.
They had a Conan one that I bought a couple weeks ago.
Dinkpot one.
I think so. Maybe.
Yeah, with the big booty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
bought
boy.
3 copies. I just got the shipping notice.
Yep.
It should be here this week. So.
I got my shipping notice yesterday.
Sticks. What was the price of that Star Wars 45?
$40.
Huh. Interesting.
Sold out.
The foil?
I don't care enough about that shit to spend $40 for
Yeah.
negative space. No, I'm like Dom. I know that's up Dom's alley in terms of like he wants that for his collection, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but that's it. That's drawn for Dom. That's not drawn for.
Yep.
No.
I don't know. I always complain about spending a lot of money for an exclusive, but then I go on Kickstarter and spend a ridiculous amount of money buying stupid shit all the time. There it is.
Yeah.
Yep. I got 3 copies of that coming my way.
Oh yeah, I saw that and I was like, take my money.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Take
That
my
the 5-finger variant?
money.
Udon, I tell you what,
Red hand.
do not sleep
Red
on
hand.
Udon's site. They don't have a ton of exclusives on Udon's site. But man, some of the ones they have are great.
They have some good Street Fighter ones right now too.
Yeah, I got the feet, an old foot one.
I just sold a comic book. Yay. Thank you, eBay.
Gold. Comic
Yeah, I
book.
just sold Batman Adventures 12 9.0 for like $6.50. It's been up there for like a month.
Right about that.
Yeah, it's been up for like a month.
Now you can buy
That's
some
fine.
more DCU packs.
That's the way to
I
do
would've-
it. You just throw it out there, put it at a price that you're
Yeah.
comfortable selling it at, and somebody will bite on it eventually. If it's a key, it'll eventually sell.
Yeah, that paid for everything I bought this week almost.
There you go.
Almost.
All your DCU boxes.
Oh jeez. I still have like 30 more, well, 20 more comics to show off this week.
You're
And
the
I got
worst
what?
host.
41 more at CGC now. 31?
It's a
Maybe.
lot.
I agree.
And then I did some pressing for some of our friends, Kyle, and I did some pressing for Kyle, and I want to do some pressing for Matt.
Nice.
Yeah, so
You need to
you're
start
more than
getting in the
welcome,
bus-
Sticks, to get
should get in the
something
business
pressed.
of submitting.
I'm gonna press.
I
Okay.
should submit for people.
I'm not a guy who
Play
likes
at
to
your
get
own
pressed.
risk. Look at some rare, hard to find, expensive video games. Well, some of them. And thank you for putting this together, my video game producer.
No soup for you.
We got Star Fox Super Weekend Competition Edition. Not for resale.
Star Fox.
Released in 1993 for the NES, SNES. Sold for $2,500.
That was such a fun game.
Yeah, it was for the time.
Yeah, it was. It was a great game. Freaking $2,500 for a freaking competition
This is
edition.
a store copy, right?
Yeah, it's a promo or something.
Yeah. Not
Something
for
that would have
resale.
been in one of those
Kiosk.
Competitions.
kiosks, where you could play while at the store.
I like Electronics Boutique.
Like
EB.
boutique.
EB game.
EB.
EB
They got too
Video
classy
games.
for Electronics Boutique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're still up in Canada. Speaking of Canada,
Oh, really?
Really?
yeah,
Huh.
because they don't have GameStops. They still have EB games,
No.
or I think they might even be called Electronics Boutique still up there.
That's our resident Canadian. Mama,
You're welcome.
is that true?
Hey. Oh,
Next
you're
up,
fucking-
we got Donkey Kong Country
Country.
competition cartridge. Sold for $5,300.
I love Donkey Kong Country. It's a fun game.
That's insane.
I like the old one there, Pops or whatever the name was. Grandpa Kong.
I sold one of these a couple of years ago, complete in box, and it was only like 300.
No, it's not a
This is the
competition cartridge.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
Oh, you still have Toys R Us and game.
Toys
What
R
did they
Us.
have?
what?
Wait a minute, hold
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, they
Did
still
you
have
guys-
Toys R Us up there.
The Toys R Us that are still in Canada, do they have any DC comics packs? laying around
First
in the
looking for
store?
DCU variants.
Yes, pretty much.
Not anymore. That ship sailed a long time ago.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Next
every
up, we
time
got-
every time I go up to Canada, we always stop at Toys R Us and EB Games. Just see what they got.
Nice. We got Aero Fighters released in 1983, sold for $1,334.
Damn.
I remember this game.
I think they renamed it. Didn't they probably rename it?
Oh,
It
I
looks-
don't know.
I
There
don't think
were
it
only 372 games that looked exactly like this.
Probably, yeah.
I played all of them.
I might be thinking of like Super Contra or who knows.
Next, we have Max, multi-purpose arcade combat simulator. This was made
is
specifically
awesome.
for the Army,
That is
for them to
fantastic.
practice. It
Comes
came
nice
with
long rifle and everything.
a rifle, and it sold for $1,595.
Nice to get a long gun and everything. That's nice.
There's some gameplay if you want. Actually, let me see if I can.
Did they
find
have
the
Duck Hunt?
gameplay that- No, I don't think that worked with Duck Hunt. That
They
was to
might.
train our soldiers.
Oh no. That's for Super Famicom, right?
Oh, there we go. Oh God, do I have to watch people? Wow. Oh God, these aren't the same. These aren't the people you should be. Let me see.
What in the hell?
What are you doing?
No, I'm
This is
showing the
gameplay. Showing the
gameplay.
gameplay.
Oh boy.
Junt SNES. Yeah, the name is Junt.
Yeah, it looks horrible.
Wow, looks like something the Pentagon would spend money on.
Yeah.
That probably cost the taxpayers
Yeah.
$3 million.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So $3 million if you're lucky.
One for every base.
$3 million just to design the cord that goes from the gun to the optics.
Next up, Exertainment Mountain Bike Rally, which also had Speed Racer on it, which was released in 1994. Sold for $25.05. It was a combo cartridge.
Jeez.
Unless there's cars running down those mountain bikers, I don't want to play that game.
It was your own your electronic personal trainer.
It looks like it has mountain bike rally.
so
speed
It's
racer,
an early
and then
Peloton.
Marco
You just tried to race and beat other people.
They should have made a Paperboy game for the Peloton.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, it would.
Paperboy. Or an Excite bike.
Excite
for the Peloton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to fall off the Peloton all the time.
Fuck. Next up, we got some variants to look at that are hard to find. You may have forgotten about or just didn't know existed. First up, we got Iron Fist 14, the 35-cent variant. This thing
mysterious
has-
35-cent variants.
This thing is insane. As in, so the last time it sold was in September of last year in a 9.0 condition for $6,600. There were no slap. What these are slap sales. There were no raw copies sold.
No, these are slabs.
Wait,
Is
yeah,
it
these are
slab
slabs.
or
I
is
said
it
it was,
rough?
this is slabbed.
Okay.
Yeah, I would be very amazed if I saw a raw copy of this.
Yeah, there's no
sold.
raw copies sold. I
Unless
didn't
it was
see
a
any.
mistake. Somebody just trying to sell it, not realizing it was a 35-cent variant.
Yeah, I got this one. Put up there for $1.
And a 9.4 back in 2017, $8,200, $201. I can imagine what it will sell for now if it comes to market.
Well, there's that 8.0 sold last year in April.
Yeah. 57.
And that was a pretty decent price there.
And that's pretty close to what the 9 sold for a few years ago.
I'm confused how that 6.0 slipped out for $242, but all right.
That's insane. I wish I would have seen that.
Again, that was probably somebody not realizing it was a 35-cent variant.
Yeah, because a 4.5 is 2,300. Jeez.
Yeah, you'd have to compare this to the regular version to get an idea of what that premium jump is there. Because the regular 6.0 might be a $242 book, which wouldn't surprise me too much. So if somebody mixed that up and just did a dumbass,
I'm looking up
listing-
now. Go collect. Our source for slab books.
What are you trying to figure out?
Well, sometimes
The regular price for Iron Fist.
Yeah,
14.
well, when we see these prices, and you think, well,
I'm looking now.
what's the actual premium for the 35-cent variant over the non 35-cent variant?
6.0 is the 30-day average is 309.
Yeah,
Fair
so
market is 325.
And yeah, last year 242. That was probably what it was. It was a screwed up botched listing.
And let's see, 35-cent variant. A 6.0 sold for $2,629 back in 2018. That person got lucky.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that this has a solid first appearance in it, which is
Yep.
nice. That holds some decent value to begin with because it's a character people like.
Next up, Wolverine issue number 1 from 2020 C2E2, limited to 25. It sold back in September in a 9.8 for 2,500. And in 2022 was the last time it sold raw for 1,525.
It's a nice cover.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. You're not picking this up or finding this in the wild.
Well, you definitely
Not if there's only 25 copies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good sharp cover.
From 2016, no way.
I ain't paying those prices for
No.
it.
There's other books I'd rather spend my money on.
Yeah.
We got Spider-Man number 1, the Platinum variant. It just sold a few weeks ago for $380 in a very fine. A 9.8 sold on the 8th for $3,800.
It always bothers me when I think about this book, or especially this book, because I mean, when I was a kid, I was going to conventions a lot. And this book was so hot. There would just be stacks on tables.
Yeah.
They were
of every
everywhere.
grab. But at the same time, you could have went and bought a stack of New Mutants 98 dirt cheap. Just all these books. I was just like, oh man.
Yep.
And,
Could've got a
I had
giant-sized
I had
X-Men
copies
for-
of all of it, but I was like, man, if I just would have bought more copies.
Yeah, it's ridiculous that this book is so much more expensive than the rest of them.
Oh yeah.
I had my friend, he just sent his in last year. He had a 9.4. He had it since it came out. It was sitting in one of his boxes. He found it randomly. So such luck.
I sold all mine years and years ago. because I sold almost my whole collection of stuff many, many moons ago, except for like 1.5, 2 short boxes. And I sold off all my Spider-Man stuff. I was like, oh, man. And I was pissed after. So pissed getting back into comics. I was like, ah, shit, I wish I just had that. Not necessarily because it's worth that much money, but just, you know, just get pissed and get rid of stuff.
Next up, we have New Mutants issue number 1, the Kubert black and white variant from 2009. It sold for $785 on 3.3. And it hasn't been a graded 9.4 sold since 2022, or 9.2 since 17, 9.0 since 19.
There's a fold-out cover of this as well, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even a fan of Kubert, but it's a Magic cover, so I've always wanted this book, but
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yes,
it's impossible to find.
expensive.
written by Zeb Wells, but yeah, this is her reintroduction back into the New Mutants.
Yeah.
Crazy expensive.
Yeah.
Then we have Amazing Spider-Man issue 700, the 1 in 200 Ditko. Sold for $900 and a 9.8 in February. And sold back in June of last year, $600 raw.
It's not even that great of a cover.
No.
I definitely would
one.
not spend.
But it's a 1 in 200
Yeah. But from 2012.
on an $8 book. That's
It's crazy. The hell are you doing, Sticks?
dancing.
You're muted.
I'm sitting down. That's what I'm doing.
Next up, who reads comics? Talk about some of the books that we.
This week, not me.
Oh,
I wasn't home all day.
just me and Red. Duke number
I read
4.
Feral, but I didn't read the rest.
Duke number 4 was probably the best issue so far of the series for me. It had everything I wanted: the Baroness, blood, gore, kicking ass.
Major Blood getting shot in the eye.
That was great last issue.
Oh, that was
Duke
last
is-
issue, wasn't it?
I don't. Yeah, that was last issue. I just don't understand how Duke is still alive after everything he's
Dude,
been.
I was thinking that when I read it. It was like, I mean, he's been shot, he's been stabbed, he's been beaten. He's like John Wick. You know, he just takes it all and keeps going.
Is the toe-headed John Wick.
Yeah.
But
No,
I
this
will
was a
say
good
that
issue.
It was. I think the best scene for me was this when they're
Yeah.
escaping.
Just roll out everything.
He's like, bloody hell.
Yep.
Where the hell the top on that carrier?
Huh?
The APC. Where's the top? Where's the camouflage top?
These were in an old bunker that they
Yeah.
found.
Very old. And they just happen to work and have gas.
Yeah, it would be flat by now.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah. And then we get the reveal of the bats. Bats.
Yep.
He's been shot out the air. He's falling out planes. He's still fucking going.
He's a fall
Built by
guy.
an android robot.
Oh yeah, he did get shot down in his plane.
Might fall from
Like,
an
how the
open
fuck does he
drawbridge.
survive?
Get thrown from a burning car.
It was a fun
Yeah,
issue though.
We were talking pre-screen that him seeing Transformers has driven him crazy.
Yep. Losing all credibility.
Yep. And wait till he finds out they're not even from Earth. That's gonna blow his mind. Overall, it was probably the best issue of the series so far.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, they've been doing all across the board. They've been doing a good job.
Yep. And then what am I doing? We read Feral #1.
Mhm.
Walking Dead with cats.
Huh?
It's just Walking Dead with cats. I mean, that's
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
kind of. I thought it was going to be
Instead
a
of zombies,
zombie
it's
virus.
rabies. Yeah, it's just
Rabies.
Yeah.
super rabies.
Yeah, it's the artist, just like Stray Dogs.
I
And
like the art. They're put together an interesting story. I mean, I didn't read it and was like, oh my god, I can't believe this. I mean, it's like, okay, you set up a zombie rabies story with animals. Okay.
Yeah, and one of the cats
I'll
gets
go.
bitten.
Yeah, I'll keep reading it. It was a decent first issue to set things up, which is all you need to do with the first issue.
They did say, unlike Stray Dogs, this is going to be an ongoing instead of a mini.
This is
So,
ongoing?
This
Yep.
is ongoing,
Really?
not a mini.
Yep.
Maybe I'll have to invest more time into this thing.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's an indie that's on.
Oh,
They
sorry.
do whatever they want to do with it.
It was sad that Lord didn't get eaten. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good setup issue. No, there's like 95 variants for this, different covers. There's a second printing with a Halloween cover coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was fun.
That's fine. If you enjoy horror and Disney, this is for you.
Horror.
All dogs go to heaven, or cats.
Yeah. Some
Or
just get
dogs.
bitten and get rabies.
Don't get rabies.
And then go to heaven.
Get your tetanus shot, people.
And then it was Morning Star #1.
I love that Lotte cover.
I put that there just for you, Joe.
Thank you. I was plugging that earlier in the week.
It was
This was interesting.
very interesting. You know, they're fighting a wildfire, and then you see their whole crew all
The giant octopus.
twisted and I don't
Frozen
can't
and
explain
fused
it.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was so weird. And they mentioned someone they're running from. And then you
I thought when they said we're running, I thought when they were running from her, I thought they were talking about the fire.
yeah, me too.
But I mean, who knows?
I don't
Yeah.
know what it is. It's
And then the kids seeing things at the end, I'm just like, okay, now what?
oh yeah. And you get this whole thing with the urn and the wife and the sister, and then
Terrible
they're driving
sister.
up to where he used to work
Yeah.
as a ranger or firefighter or whatever, and the kids
the tower.
seeing stuff, aliens and robots. Like, what the hell's wrong with this kid?
Oh my.
And now he's gonna step off the tower.
Yeah, I thought this was. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know where this is going.
It was intriguing. I mean, it definitely makes me want to pick up the next issue just to see what the
Yeah.
hell's going on. But
I have to read it.
the artwork was decent.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
interesting. I'll have to read it.
I like the interior art. I like that. I like a flatter style of art like that.
Kind of looks like flops in a way.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit washed out in terms of the color.
Hopefully the issues come out on time. They don't have to wait
it's
months
Dark
and
Horse.
months.
It's Dark Horse.
True. I definitely will pick up the second issue, see if I will continue reading it. Oh, what's this? Terry said it was okay. It was sad that Lord didn't get eaten though.
Yeah, he was talking about Pharaoh.
Yeah, Farrell. 15 days till I get that Lotte.
Did he order from
Maybe my
Tifa?
Lotte penthouse will be here around the same time.
Yeah.
And next up, we're gonna look at some Golden Age sales, maybe.
Nice.
See where they're moving. You got Catman 21 from 1949, a CGC 4.0, sold for $21.60.
I believe they are reprinting facsimiles in June or July of Catman 1 and 2 at least.
Really?
So if you're into getting Golden Age facsimiles, if you look on previews a lot, they do
Catman and
nice
Catgirl,
They do nice facsimiles of these
kitten.
books.
right? Okay.
Catman and
Catman and the Kitten.
A lot of times these Golden Age facsimiles, they don't have much else. They will look pretty much exactly like the original book on the cover.
Remember that? What was it? Terror? Was it Terror?
It was Punch.
Punch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
they did that Punch facsimile, and it's the one with the skull cover, the people hanging out of the skull. And
Yeah. Well, do you remember what happened with that?
yeah, our buddy Brains submitted at the CGC, and they slabbed it as the original.
That's crazy.
What?
I don't care who did
yeah.
it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That they would do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Yellow Jackets Comics 1 through 5 bound. Sold for $21.60.
Yeah, the binding is an old Golden Age thing. You would frequently get volumes of things that were all bound together into a hardback.
They made their own trade paperbacks back then.
Basically.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good idea to preserve these comics.
And they're nice. I mean, a lot of the binding when you find some of these bound copies, they're nice. I mean, it's like a very nice hardback book. It's not like cheaply done.
Then we have Crime Suspense Stories number 20, sold for $16.80. Hangman.
I'm not surprised. It is what it is. It's an EC
Yep.
book. It is one of the more notable pre-code horror books. So I mean, even raw, those things are gonna always sell.
Fly off the shelves. Fly off of eBay.
I think there is.
Yeah. I mean, there's always demand for those. I mean, it doesn't matter how bad the condition is. There will be movement on those books. There'll still be a ton of bids regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Rarely do those ever slip under the radar.
Then we have Thrilling Comics 43 from Better Publishing. 8.5 off-white pages sold for $14.40.
It's nice for an 8.5. I mean, an 8.5 and anything from that time period is it's just nice.
Yeah.
It's just nice to have that, even if it's not that desirable of a book to have.
Yeah, it looks really clean.
Yeah, for an 8.5, it's nice.
And then it says Doc Strange next to Doc Strange. I wonder if it's any coincidence. Doctor Strange, Doc Strange.
Nah.
Conspiracies.
No relation.
Then we have Crimes, Suspense Stories 22, CGC 5.0, sold for $9,000. The bloody head.
Jeez.
Never go wrong with EC. Like I said, EC collectors are diehard collectors. I mean, it's good stuff. It's always highly recognizable. And you see the EC books, you go, okay, that's an EC book right out of the gate. It's not. Now, Golden Age, there's a lot of titles that all sound the same or look the same because that's what Golden Age did. It's like, oh, romance stories are big now, and this publisher's doing romance stories. Then 5 other publishers would do romance books that would have a title that would sound almost exactly the same. It's like, well, Crime Never Pays, or Crime Never Pays Forever. They would just rip off each other all the time.
Yeah.
With all the genres, but EC was really the first to dip both feet in with horror and good stuff.
Yeah. Then we have All American Comics 17 7.0, so for $8,400. Little Alan Scott cover. Second appearance of Green Lantern. And there's an ad for Batman #1 and Star Comics #1 inside. All Star Comics.
Interesting.
Great cover.
1940. Jeez.
1940.
The yellows on Golden Age books is a wonderful color of yellow. They pop. It just pops. All yellow covers, especially like Batman stuff. Any Batman yellow cover.
Yeah.
Banana yellow.
Just looks so good.
Then we have National Comics 21 from 1942, a CGC 7.0, sold for $6,600.
I love Gunned Up Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam's about to throw down.
Kick some ass.
He's jacked.
About to throw hands for America.
We want you to die. Next up, we got some comics you should be looking to pick up or take a look at this Wednesday, New Comic Book Day. Crave #5. Joe was reading this. He says a great read, I believe.
I like Crave. I love it. Maria Lovett is an acquired taste. But I enjoy this more than a lot of her prior work. So it's been good. It's been fun.
We got Fog #2 from Sumerian.
When does it come out?
Next week. I mean, this week.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Huh?
I mean, Fog #4. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
What the hell?
I don't know. Maybe I got mine early. I don't know.
You probably did.
I know. I got TFAW. They literally just sent me 4, and I have it on my pull list. And they still. They're so slow with everything. Oh,
somebody just was showing old magazines. I think it was Brains. Old like teeny bot magazines from like the 50s.
I'm slowly getting myself back into some magazines here and there.
Oh, I see what happened.
No, I think I got mine a week early.
League of Comics said
Yeah, because I'm gonna say they
they put
just
the
sent
wrong
me.
they put the wrong cover up.
Yeah, they just sent me 4. I just got my number 4.
Yeah.
Geiger number 1.
I raided the factory.
Red cheated.
Yep.
He raided the factory.
I'm a time traveler.
Yeah, they're doing a
I haven't
second.
even looked. I haven't looked at any of the original Geiger series to see if any of this whole Ghost Machine universe pushed any of those books up. I need to do that this week.
I know I have one Geiger book, 2 Geiger books laying around somewhere.
I
I
got
have
the
the
first
one.
run.
The
Yeah, I have-
1 in
I have the
50
first one.
black and white. Paid like
And then the
$8
Junkyard
for
Joe.
it. God. Then we have Godzilla versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Second
God.
part 2, number 1.
Everybody's fighting Godzilla these days.
Then we have Hack and Slash Kill Your Idols, number 1. And Rook Exodus, number 1. It's some hopefully some good reads.
Is that
Can't go
Super
wrong with-
Patriot?
What?
It is. We got Super Patriot. You got Shadowhawk on there. God, who's the other
Oh,
guy?
That's why it's the Kill Your Idols with the image eye.
Oh yeah.
Weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
20 years later.
That makes sense.
20 bloody years.
Got Grifter down there. Yeah.
Coming soon, Godzilla versus
I would
Care
love
Bears.
Godzilla versus the Care Bears.
I would buy it.
Godzilla versus the Care
I'd buy
Bears.
it. Care Bears stare at Godzilla.
Oh my God.
Care Bear cousins.
I would prefer Godzilla versus the Smurfs. That would make me happy.
Oh, I love the Smurfs.
And finally, we got some Ultimate FOC for 4/1/2024. First up, we have
What is that?
Harley Quinn.
Hi,
What?
Puffy?
It's an Italian trade paperback of Smurf.
Oh wow.
They're
Yeah.
Rico. Yeah,
What was that?
Smurf family.
Are you Italian? Have you read it?
I have read it. I have read it.
Oh, that's nice.
I got
How
it
was
when I
that?
was over in Italy.
Nice.
Did you understand it?
I can read some of it. I don't understand the whole thing.
It's a Smurfs. It's not Shakespeare.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Little
pretty
la la
straightforward.
la, and you know.
Jeez.
Oh,
Pictures
no,
pretty much
Gargamel.
tell the story.
Gargamel.
We got
Ezreal.
Harley Quinn 39 prison cover.
Yes. I ordered a couple of those.
The
Yeah,
1 in 25 Warren.
I like that cover.
I like the Warren a lot.
The 1 in 50 Mindy Lee.
I liked all of these, but God, I hate buying ratios out of the gate. I just do. It's just not worth it.
I only got the prisons.
Then
Yeah,
we
I
have
think they'll be
the
in prisons.
Penguin number 9, the Martina.
That's a good Matina.
Yep. Penguin covers have been good, really good.
I thought Penguin moved to like New York and was a bakery owner now.
Yeah, he faked his death in Gotham and left.
So he's
Framed
back.
Batman. Yeah, I think he's back. I haven't read the Penguin series.
I'm still a good 20 issues behind on Batman.
Yeah, I can't keep up with the mainline Batman titles, let alone all the side titles.
We got Power Girl number 8, the Brooks.
Adam Hughes homage.
The Spring Breakout number 1, the Dan Mora variant. Breakout number 1, the Dan Mora variant. He did 2 variants for this.
God, Dan Moore is so underrated.
Yep. These covers are so good. Then we have Spider-Woman number 7, the Momoko variant.
I like the Momoko.
Godzilla versus Strawberry Shortcake. Then we get Godzilla versus Bit Pudding. Showdown.
Godzilla versus Hello Kitty. Sanrio.
That Mindy Lee is getting harder to find. Jeez.
I know. I really like it. I kept telling myself it's a 1 in 50. Don't do something stupid and pre-order it. Spend too much money.
You know you're
Like,
going to though.
No, I will hold off. I will wait a month and a half if it's reasonable in price at that point. I'll get it. If not, I'll be like, oh shit, I missed it. That is what it is. I'm getting more and more comfortable about missing books at this point.
Wow. Whoa.
What?
I'll tell you later.
Woo. Yeah, he doesn't tell anybody.
Can't do that.
I
I
can.
know.
Spider-Woman number 7, the new champions. Wait, what the hell?
What?
Number 7, the new champions variant.
Another new champions? I didn't realize they were still doing new champions
I
variant.
guess
Well, no,
I'll have to grab that.
these are the ones, the characters from the previous new champions. They're now in the comic. I think either 6 or 7 is the first appearance of them.
Okay.
Jeez, bastards.
Yeah, they all sucked.
Yeah.
Second, Feral number 1, the second print.
That's why they buried him in Spider-Woman 7.
Washed in Blood
Yay,
number
flops.
2, flops variant.
I don't even know if that's the right cover.
That was the original one that was on the previews, and I pre-ordered this book in October of 2023 because the original FOC on it was December of 2023.
Yeah.
So I've literally had this sitting on pre-order in a pool since October 2023. It's finally going to goddamn come out, or it's finally going to hit FOC. But yeah, he put out something that looked like a different cover, but this had been the established cover for a long time, so I don't know. I'd be
Yeah, I'm
happy
trying
with
to
either,
upload.
to tell you the truth.
I'm uploading the other cover right now, really quick. Yeah, it's right here. That's the other cover, which both are good.
I like both. I want both now. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll get one of them.
And maybe one of them will be one of the prints
The
he
mystery.
throws in the next Mook magazine when I get that coming over across the pond.
Is there
Old
something
flops.
about the original one that they wanted to change? Do we know?
Who knows?
I don't know. I like this one that's on the screen was the one that was originally in the previews for a long time, and then Flops threw up something that just said, "Hey, a reminder, this is going on FOC. It's going to hit FOC," and that was the image that he used. So I think it just brought up some questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mystery variant.
I want both. That's what I want.
Get
Flops. I
both.
want both.
Yeah, maybe that'll be like a one.
I don't know if there are both. I don't know if one's a cover or they're both a cover.
Then we have Incredible Hulk number 12, the Nakayama variant.
I don't like that at all.
What's with that suit?
Draw big titty
Yeah.
women that are very tall and
The
skinny.
black costume
That's-
variant?
I don't understand.
It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
I guess it's
Right.
better than Danzig Hulk that's been running around. past
Danzig
couple
Hulk.
issues.
or Glenn did.
Dancing Hulk. Then we have Godzilla's 70th anniversary number 1. We have cover A by Sue. Cover B by Campbell.
Ugh.
The 1 in 10 Zanao incentive.
I can't. Which Campbell is that? Sophie? Is that Sophie?
I think it's Chris
Yeah.
Campbell.
Okay. I was gonna say it didn't look like it's definitely not Jay Scott. And doesn't look
No.
didn't look like Sophie. So
I think it's Chris Campbell.
Let me see.
I'll find out for you.
IDW has been doing a lot of weird Godzilla books.
Yeah.
A lot of them have really great covers. I can't really speak for anything that's in the guts of them, but I've seen some really cool Godzilla books.
It is Sophie
Yeah.
Campbell.
Is it?
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Then I'll have to pick that up because I do like Sophie.
Godzilla versus Bambi.
Are you going
Yeah,
to share
we
with the
just
rest
did
of the
it.
class?
She just, I don't know. Can I share this without getting struck?
Yeah,
Maybe.
don't risk it. Oh, geez. Oh, you've never seen this?
No, I've never seen that.
Oh, this is a classic.
I'll just show do like that.
Bambi didn't stand a chance.
Was like a flip cover.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I used to have this on an old VHS of something. I can't remember what it was.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, this
Thank you, Baba.
Oh.
I've never seen this.
Man,
Then we have the 1 in 25 whaling incentive.
wailing.
Which is a good.
Well-
That's a good Godzilla cover.
Yeah,
And then we have the 1 in 50 atoms incentive.
that's the one.
Yeah,
everybody's gonna want.
Yep.
You know how I am.
It's
about
already
that.
selling for like $150 or more.
Mm-hmm.
Yet another one. I'm just gonna have to
I'm
wait
gonna
on
have
it.
to,
Maybe not 6 weeks. Maybe I'll have to wait a year or so. But I'm
That's
okay
6
with
weeks,
that.
but a year.
This
I'm
comes out
okay
this
with
week?
that.
No, that
Rick-
comes out in
3
Let me
weeks from
see.
now. or 4
I'll do
weeks
what
from
I
now.
always do. I wait till Midtown has like 75% off ratios, and I go back and I look through every single ratio that they have for sale,
May 8th
and
it comes out.
and I find stuff I missed.
All right.
Yep.
I just try to grab it from Midtown for like $80.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, Tifa, My Comic Shop, Midtown, they all have cheap prices at first if you can catch them in time.
yeah.
Which one? What, this one?
No, if any, all incentives usually.
You mean
Yeah, but
Well,
as far as-
they don't always
They're not
have the higher
consistent.
ratios, and a lot of times they'll drop the ratio
They'll
well
wait.
after. So I'm ordering.
Yeah.
I'm putting books in queue 3+ months in advance,
Mhm.
and they won't have the ratios up all the time. And then it's like right before FOC, they'll drop a ratio in there, but it won't be all the ratios all the time. It'll be
Yeah.
like, oh, we'll throw the 1 in 10 in there, or the 1 in 25, and you won't see the 1 in 50 or the 1 in 100. It's always a pain.
Yeah.
Ooh.
My Comic Shop started doing that. They used to put them up the day before on Tuesdays, and they would put 125s up for like $11, and then now they wait a week.
Look at this Zerdy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
30.
one.
So this?
Is that an exclusive? Oh,
no,
it's
it's
just a cover.
a B cover.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, TMT Black, White, and Green #1. Cover A by Shelby. Cover B by Stoko. The Berger 40th anniversary variant. And then the 1 in 10 Ganucho.
Ganucho. Yeah, foil.
Foil incentive.
I just don't like any of them.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'd
I'm
get
not
the
a huge
Ganucho
Turtle
if
fan.
anything.
Yeah.
I like the Stoko.
Yeah, Stucco and Ganucho are the best.
Well, as long as there's not an Eastman one, we'll be okay.
No, probably a store variant.
Then we have Deadpool and Wolverine World War III #1. Cover A by Kubert.
Yeah.
Liefeld variant.
Oh,
Definitely a meh. It's horrible.
The Lotto variant.
Heck.
Then we have the Knock Windows Shades
Oh,
variant.
They're doing a bunch of these window shade variants, aren't they?
Yeah.
Todd
Yeah.
Knock is, I believe.
Knock.
I guess he got
It's
tired of
okay.
doing all the headshot variants. Now he's doing all the window shade
Window
variants.
shade variants.
Then we
It
have-
bothers me. It bothers me to high hell. Todd Knock is a good artist, and he gets stuck on these runs of these campy headshot variants, shades
Yeah.
variants, whatever. I was like, just
He keeps losing bets or something. I don't know.
yeah, just let the guy do some good covers because his composed covers are really good.
Damn. Those Godzilla books were $10 cover price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then we have the 1 in 25 in Hawk Lee. Then the 1 in 100 the Lotto Virgin. Fun times.
God, he's like cut his arm off completely.
Yeah. Then we have Universal Monsters, the creature from the
Yay.
Black Lagoon lives #1.
These Universal Monster books that they're putting out are great.
Dracula was
Art's great.
fantastic.
Dracula was great.
This is to me is I'm even more excited for this because
Yeah.
it looks really good.
Cover A by Robertson Stewart. Cover B by Josh Middleton. Blank sketch variant. The 1 in 10 Danny
Danny.
Incentive. Great covers.
There's more.
I can't wait to get
Oh,
these.
yes.
The 1 in 25, Josh Middleton Incentive. The 1 in
I love this
50,
one.
Jones Incentive.
I like the Joel Jones.
The 1 in 75, Alex Ross Incentive. The 1 in 100, Alex Ross Foil Incentive.
That's the last one. I don't
And
like the
then
rock ones at all.
Beneath the Trees, Where Nobody Sees, number 6. This is an ongoing
Final
series?
issue. Nope, this is the
Okay.
final issue. Issue 5 was amazing. Oh my god,
Cover A by
I
Horace.
love this series so much.
Cover B by Rosmo. And the 1 in 25, Rosmo Incentive.
Such a great series.
That's the way it
Finally
should
coming
be.
into an end.
AB in a ratio.
Mhm.
Yep. I wish it was
Visual
ongoing.
story.
It's so fun.
And just where we would be on our third Monkey Man and O'Brien reboot. Star Wars The Phantom Menace 25th Anniversary Special number 1. Cover A by Noto.
A lot of words I don't care about in that title.
Sprouts variant. And a Manahini Incentive.
That is nice, Tusken Raider.
There are
2 more.
there are going to be bonus stories in this too, so it's not just Phantom Menace. There's going to be some side stories to go along with the movie.
Ooh.
We,
Well,
we
Break
can,
Qui-
we can understand the psyche of why Padme is such a horrible mother.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Why does Qui-Gon Jinn look like Uncle Owen?
Yeah.
Because Uncle Owen is Qui-Gon Jinn.
It's like, I'm going to
Qui-Gon.
get stabbed in the stomach and
Mhm.
Then we have the McCone variant and Phil Noto variant.
nice.
yeah, it's the Master and Apprentice.
Yeah, of course you're
I
gonna get
love
Plo Koon.
variant.
I will probably
Alright.
have to get the Phil Noto one because I do love Plo Koon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Both are Swan.
That's not even from. Is that even from Phantom Menace? That's from Clone Wars, isn't it?
Attack of the Clones, or who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah, Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
It's not
Does
even
it
a
really
Phantom
matter
Menace
what's on the
picture.
cover nowadays?
There might be a side story. Like I said, they've added like a couple extra stories in here to
Oh, have they?
from,
Oh, okay.
from around
Maybe.
that time. Yeah,
I'll pick it up. There's not a lot of Plo Koon covers out there, so
That's true.
if you're a Plo Koon fan.
Then we have Barrel number 2. Cover A. Forstner and Fleek's variant. 1 in 10 Forstner and Fleece. Nightmare on Elm Street. Homage.
spell his name wrong.
Then we have the 1 in 25 Sophie Campbell.
Wow.
And the 1 in 75 Glow in the Dark Incentive.
So I think from what I was reading, the 1 in 75, it's after they order 75, they can unlock the glow in the dark. So it's not actually an incentive. It's just an
Oh.
unlock cover.
The qualifier.
Yeah, because I've seen some places selling it for 75, and then I've seen some places selling it for 10. So
The glow in the
Mhm.
dark is fantastic because the glow in the dark part is their skeleton. So it's nice.
exactly,
Yeah.
and
that's
the
pretty cool.
text. Yeah.
So with that, please like, subscribe if you're watching on X. Please head to my bio and click
Look
the
at that
link to
dog.
my YouTube.
Say hi, dog.
I want to pet that dog.
She's
I want
like,
to pet that dog.
she was either going to bark at the door all night or I was going to have to hold her in here. So you enjoyed the
And
show.
thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you guys. It's been fun. Another happy Easter to everyone. And we will see you tomorrow night. We will be doing a movies that we love that are Godzilla movies,
Rodan
and not
versus
Godzilla
Godzilla.
versus Rodan. It's not a real movie.
I've seen it. I know I've
It's
seen
not
it.
a real movie.
I know I've seen it somewhere.
Stop having fever dreams.
I know I've seen that fight somewhere.
It's in Godzilla versus
Mecha Godzilla.
Mothra. The 90, maybe 96,
The 92 ones? The Mothra.
92, 92, 93.
I think
know I've seen
92
it. Batra.
was the second Mothra Godzilla.
It should have been its
Yeah.
own movie.
Yes, when Rodan was shooting electricity from his beak.
Yeah,
Oh. King of all monsters.
No,
maybe. Destroy all
No,
monsters, maybe? When they go to
No.
Monster
Wasn't that
Island?
the Undertitle
never-
of that? Godzilla
they
King
never
of all
fought
monsters?
unless they fought in Tokyo SOS.
I'm gonna have to research this before tomorrow.
We got
We'll give the dog a toupee before.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Nice.
him more Godzuki, please.
Yeah.
Sticks gotta give me his pick for tomorrow.
If you put her on your head, you can give yourself a toupee.
Yeah, God knows I need it.
That's horrible.
Come on, do it.
Dog on my head.
But
You know you
hit that
want
like button on your
Wait.
way out.
Don't kill yourself.
She has no.
She's like, no, I'm not
It's
having
like
that.
no, I don't want to be there.
So we will see you tomorrow night at 9:00 on Monday Madness. Have a good night, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.